Okay, fine. Make sure that you didn't have to unplug that. This thing. That's plugged in. And yes, I know. System booting. Booting. System. We shall boot the system. Exterminate. Exterminate. Barry, you're probably too young to get that reference. That hurts me. So, have you ever watched Doctor Who? Oh. Well, there you go. That's why you don't know it. So, in Doctor Who, there's these robots called Daleks. They look like R2D2 in the Warhammer 40k universe with plunger arms. And they hate all living life. And they go on and on about extermination. They sound just like that. They're like, exterminate, exterminate. Okay. Hey, I came up on your feed. What the fuck? Wait, no what? Oh. You didn't need to click on it. It's just like it was interesting that I came up on your feed in the first place. You know, that's a good fucking question, actually, now that I think about it. Like, yes, there are phantom pains, and there's a whole science and psychology behind that. But where are you actually physically feeling the pain? Like, what the fuck? The nerves aren't there.
Kasane, you've come to see me. Let me guess. You've finally fallen for this sly fox's charms.
Disturbing things do tend to stand out.
It's a phantom pain.
Ouch. I demand an apology and compensation. Therefore, I'd like you to come to Kikuchiba with me.
Kikuchiba? What are we going to do at a ruin overrun by others?
I mean, if I suggest we go to Musubi's for a talk, you'd just turn me down.
It doesn't matter where we do it. I hate meaningless conversations.
Just think about it. If there are others, we can fight. It wouldn't be meaningless if we were also gaining valuable fighting experience. If you don't want to talk, you can just focus on the fighting. That way, there's no wasted time.
I can't imagine I can improve my skills training with you. Our power disparity is too great.
Seriously? Come on, just humor me, would you? Please, Kasane?
Why does he want me to go with him? As irritating as this is, this might be a good opportunity to finally get him to tell me about his past.
What is that?
Okay, if it's training,
Frog or
then I'll
turtle?
go with you.
That's the spirit. Don't let my graceful knife skills make you fall in love with me.
Since I'm absolutely
No, I
not
think it's just
interested,
the
could you
instructions
fight
led
invisible
you
the
to make
entire
something
time?
that didn't quite look like it. Ooh, ooh, ow, ooh, ooh. Ah.
There's no sign of any others.
What, really?
And now
They're
the back of
usually
my head
everywhere.
is bleeding behind my ear.
Of all the
Hey.
days they're not around.
This is no different than talking at the hideout. Let's go back.
That's a nice flower.
Wait. We'd be wasting a trip if we just turned around and went home.
Fine.
Atta girl. Don't worry, I won't bore you. There's also something I wanted to show you.
What?
It's a surprise for later. Come on, this way. Well, our plans may have gone awry, but at least we can have some fun without getting interrupted by others.
Our goal was combat training. Having them around was the whole point.
Even you must have realized that the combat training was nothing more than an excuse. Oh, this really brings back memories.
Yeah, you
This
probably
area
should.
used to be a shopping district. I always came here with friends to blow off steam.
Now it's nothing but a bunch of sad rubble. Gives me a strange feeling.
I mean, I guess to someone young who wasn't around back then, this would look like nothing but a pile of rubble. Somewhere nobody lives anymore. Nothing left but
Do your
visions.
homework, man.
It's almost like the entire city has been left to haunt this area. I know it sounds absurd, but in a way, it's actually pretty funny.
He's doing it again. He's lost his levity. I wasn't just imagining it.
Oh, there it is.
An arcade game?
Not just any arcade game. You operate a crane to grab a prize, and if you manage to drop it down the hole, you get to keep it. This used to be real popular back in the day, especially with couples. This is why we came here. Let's see if it still works.
It's plugged in, but it's not responding. Maybe it's broken.
Wait. No, it's just locked. All right, time to use the hacking program I borrowed from Arashi.
That sounds illegal. This place may be in ruins, but are we allowed to just operate this and take its prize?
Don't worry about it. It's been left like this forever, so nobody's going to get mad if we take a prize or two. Oh, nice, it worked. Ha, look at that. Now tell me which one you want. I'll grab it for you.
There are only plushies. I don't really want any of them, but if I had to choose one, then that one, I guess.
Okay, say no more. Consider it yours. I used to play these games all the time back in the day. I'm basically an expert now. Start it up, turn here, and now!
He dropped it.
I'm not giving up yet.
Hours later.
One more time. This time I'll get it for sure.
He hasn't even gotten a single one yet. At the rate this is going, I'll never be able to ask him about himself. Can I get a turn?
Okay, but
What?
this is more difficult than I thought it'd be. You know, I bet the store manager put the prize in a position where it's hard to get.
Look, I just like cat ears on her, okay? She looks cuter with it.
Hey, you're cheating! All my hard work vanished like tears in the rain.
You brute forced a locked machine with a hacking tool. So who's the real cheater here?
Well, I suppose you're right. Okay then. I know this just started to feel like a date.
No,
It's time we call it a day.
he's complicated. For now, you could treat him as a fuckboy.
Oh, were you two together?
Oh boy. Looks like we're caught. Well, cat's out of the bag. I guess there's no sense in hiding our secret now.
Secret? What were you doing?
He thinks we were on a date, which I in no way wanted any part of. If it were a date, well, I'd call it a complete failure.
Kasane, why would you say that in front of me? What part of it was a failure?
Naomi told me dates were supposed to be fun. That wasn't
Yeah.
fun at all.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hey, Scorpion.
Well, you're a little too young to go
Not
on a real
much.
date anyways.
Doing okay.
And I am
How about
an
you?
old geezer. In fact, I'm old enough to have a kid your age.
Really?
Now that I think about it, the major here would be more suitable for me.
Hey.
Then why don't you treat it like an outing with your daughter?
What's the fun in that?
It's not like I actually want to go on a date with him. I can't imagine it'd be more fun than this last one.
Whoa now, that sounds like a challenge to me.
Okay.
Give me another shot.
Do whatever you
Scorpion?
want.
If you could
I'm glad you two are getting
Hold
along so
for-
well.
1 minute, tell me the story. No, let me walk up to Arashi. Just the dialogue for that. I was just called down to get something. Yeah, I was called by someone on the first floor to go to the basement while I'm on the third floor. Yeah. Even though I clearly just spoke with someone on my stream, yeah.
Arashi, why are you
Okay, so
sleeping
I
here?
will be right
Didn't
back.
you say
I
you
am
were
so
going to
sorry,
check the
Scorpion.
SAS?
But have the story
Arashi
ready.
is
Have
currently
it
in
ready as I
maintenance,
felt for me.
Please wait until services resume.
Skipping out on work? Arashi, you bring lazy to a whole new level.
Shut up. People need to get plenty of rest or they can't work.
Plenty of rest. Oh, look at the time. It's almost time to eat.
No wonder I'm so hungry. What a stupid alert system.
Wow, so you can't even be bothered feeling hungry? Well, I was going out to eat. If you're hungry, then how about joining me?
Eat out? Listen, Rookie, the city is full of danger. You could find yourself surrounded by civilians or hounded by the crows.
Fans in the press. Must be tough being famous. Basically, you're saying,
It's a pain.
I thought so.
We don't need to go out. We have our rations. It gives us the minimum essential nutrients we need. Isn't that wonderful?
You care about efficiency that much?
Of course. And these rations can be eaten right away. It's my treat. Want to join me?
It seems like you're absolutely against going outdoors. Okay, let's eat here then.
Ah, this soda hits the spot. There is no better beverage in the world.
Glad to hear it. By the way, do these rations taste a little too salty to you?
You think so?
I'd understand if it were heavily seasoned, but I'm just getting a strong taste of salt. It's not very balanced.
That's surprising. I thought you were more like me and didn't really care about taste that much.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I used to care. I bet it's because of Naomi's cooking. My taste probably changed without me noticing.
She likes to cook too. Handmade hair clip, homemade cooking. She sounds like quite the homemaker.
She liked doing it since we were little, and I always helped with the taste testing.
I see. That's why these rations are not to your liking.
It's not that I don't like them. I just said it's not very balanced. It could just be that my palate is more refined now than it was before.
Good grief, are you really bragging to me about your sister right now? How are you two so close when you're not even related by blood?
Because my sister was so kind. There's no way I would have survived in that house without her.
Did something happen with your family?
I guess. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful they took me in. But my parents don't see me as family. Not Naomi, though.
Okay,
She's
I'm
always
back.
been there for me, protecting me. And that's why I wanted to do everything in my power to protect her no matter what.
I don't know Naomi that well. We only got to fight together a short time. And this might come off
Okay.
as rude, but
What
the
has
hair
happened
clip
today,
and
Scorpion?
Naomi's cooking you hold so dear, I just don't understand their worth. However, hearing you tell me about them has helped me to get to know Naomi. You really found
Yeah.
yourself a good sister.
Yes, I did.
3 flights of stairs up and down.
Thank you for the food.
Okay, we've gone through the chore of eating. Time to resume services.
Seems like you're ready to go back to work.
Before
What?
I forget, You can pay me back for the rations by helping me out with a little job later.
What?
I was
Oh, just hearing
the
you talk
mandate
about
to get a
Naomi,
can
I
of
sense
corn
that you're
from the
someone who has a strong sense of duty. When someone protects you, you protect them back. In other words,
Yep,
since I
very cool.
treated you to a meal today, you'd want to pay me back. Or else it
Yep.
wouldn't sit right with you. I'm really
I was
just
half
doing it for
expecting
your
it to be a
sake.
can of peach.
I'll let you know what you have to do later. Now, I've got to go.
Oh, that's so unfair. Arashi! This must be what she had in mind the whole time when she said she'd treat me. She really got me. Nobody is better at slacking off than she is.
Oh, okay. I'm glad that your day had nothing bad going on. It was going well. Let's stop by. Wait, can I go to Suo? Okay. See if there's any missions.
Seiron is nice, right? It's so beautiful by the water. Time seems to move more slowly than in Suo.
Yeah, but you're from Seiron and you don't take it easy at all. It's too bad.
Too bad? What's that supposed to mean?
How many stories does this game have? It's one consistent story. That is intertwined together. You technically have two different stories. Based on the main character you choose. You have Kasane and Yuito. Choosing Yuito would get you one side of the story, and choosing Kasane will get you the other side of the story. They go to mostly the same areas, but there's exclusive areas to each character as well. Each character also plays quite different. Kasane's attack is more ranged based and less physical, while
There are
Yuito's
resource
more
readings in
physical
the
based.
area. I'll leave the
And
pickups
they
here.
you get a team with you that gives you additional abilities, and the team that you get, or at least start out with, is different. About halfway through, you share a team though. So yeah, there's actually like information that is exclusive to each story as well as like a different item and visual, like with all the characters. Like Saya's not supposed to be wearing cat ears right now. I think cat ears are on both sides, but just like an example, like, character doesn't wear cat ears, you can actually put on a bunch of like accessories. I forget what's exclusive. But yeah, I think it's worth it. It's well worth the playing both sides of the story through. And once you beat both stories and you play it a third time in either of the stories, you have the ability to switch back and forth between the stories. Which actually I should experiment. I should try switching over to Yuito's story. See how that. But yeah, there's no multiple endings. There's one ending. It's just like there's a lot of different things going on at once.
Those in need. I think we should accept all
I
the
100% this game once. And then I did a fast playthrough of the game, and then I'm on this third playthrough. I'm just very thorough about the games. I start with Kasane, then I played Yuito, and now I'm on Kasane again. There's actually some slight differences here and there now that I'm playing New Game Plus Kasane, pretty much. I'm actually noticing a thing here and there that has been like, oh, wait a minute, this is a little different. You can easily get 30 to 60 hours of play on your first playthrough. On my 100%ing, it was 80 hours. But I was like really fast track writing it out, calculating stuff so it's efficient. And levels transfer over through stories. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth, like, you're gonna get 60 hours out of one story, and then you can easily get 60 hours out of the other story. Now, it said I could switch characters. How do I do that? Ah, okay. So I have to get halfway through the story first. Also, their stories progress differently too. There's 12 phases, aka chapters. And with each chapter you get a standby phase. Standby phase is pretty much where that you can go anywhere, do anything you want about certain, like, story and all that, and you can do side quests. Technically, you can do that during the chapter too. But sometimes the chapters get locked into a certain area. But yeah, there's 12 chapters for each character, but they progress at different rates. So time-wise, Chapter 3 does not match up in Kasane with Chapter 3 of Yui. But they start at the same point and they end at the same point. There are mostly dialogue. And a quest or two here and there. It's nothing to worry about too much unless you're doing the challenges. Which, most of the challenges are just playing the game. But some of them are, like, difficult or require whole playthroughs. Like, completing the story within 15 hours. Let's see, my current playtime for this story, halfway through the story, is 6.5 hours, so I could probably make it within the 15. But yeah, reach phase 9 in my story within 9 hours. Yuito's story took me only 25 as New Game Plus. That's a good note. And I for like 2-3 of those hours was just standing around doing nothing. Let's see how I get those certain items. Yeah, you actually get special rewards for completing these. Huh. Interesting. And some of these are a real pain in the neck, like performing specific actions, like a certain amount of the same action is a real pain. But playing through the game several times and trying to complete all these challenges and such, so we'll definitely rack up to that. Oh yeah, there's this post-game shit. Missions. Not touched at all. Which all of these get you special materials that you use to get special visual items. I don't think there's any weapons. Actually, let me see if there's any weapons. Let me check here. Only the V2 we got. Dead. Yeah, but I think I got the 6 pluses. Yeah, I got the 6 plus. So exchange is currently better. Yes, I know how exchange. I do like researching games beforehand before I get games to know if I'll like it. So I've grown in a way where that I don't mind being spoiled about a game. Sometimes being spoiled about what happens in the game will actually get me to buy it and play it more. That's a personal thing that's weird about me. But I also I like I'm a completionist. I'm definitely a completionist, and I've done speed running, and I'm very experienced in games in general. So it allows me the subconscious efficiency and optimization allows me to just flow much more easily and give space in my mind for me to just play and analyze what is presented in front of me. So I can actually get the hit total. I am gonna get that. Phantom Heart. So I have to keep an eye out for things like that. Wait, did I not give Arashi? I didn't give Arashi her upgraded weapon. God damn it. Okay, so he has his upgraded weapon. Oh my god. Arashi's been bottom rung damaging this whole time. I got her on my fucking team. Wait, who has all the shit? I'll take you off the line up. I like having Arashi for the. See, something this game does, it explains all of its mechanics pretty well and forward. And it tells you, like, if you want certain types of effects, concentrate on doing this or that, having this person or that person with you. And it encourages you to build bonds and upgrade the characters in order to press forward, because without doing so, you actually will suffer. Oh no. See that. Let me switch this for improved bond. Yeah, I'll put it on. Now for Kasane's team, for thematic reasons, I like switching them to their white color. So you'll see that generally the story has her in her black outfit along with her team. Yeah, I can't, that requires that extra thing. Requires that extra thing. I have no idea how to get these. And move. Second. Yeah, I have no idea how to get some of these. Likely through like the extra missions and whatnot. Reportable. Wait, so I never reported success on these? Wait, I've been completing challenges and not getting the reward? I am a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Yes, but apparently I look, I only just got the check marks. Okay? And I 100% it within a certain state of reasonableness. Like, these challenges I didn't consider as part of the 100% for certain reasons. Because I view these challenges are post-game. You know? And most of these challenges are you know, it's like you use Brain Crush 300 times. And this is my third playthrough, and I'm only up to like 250 or something like that. You know? You know, it's stuff like that. You know, reach 50,000 total damage with a combo vision. You know, like stuff like that. You get in challenges. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's like get 3 headshots in 5 seconds in Call of Duty for the achievement so you can platinum it. And I'm like, no, I do not consider that part of the 100%. Oh, I also read everything. I know so much about this game in general, even with some of the stuff not knowing some of the stuff. I know so much in general is because that's why I just got reset every time I restart the save. I forgot what I was saying. I cut myself off. Fuck. Oh yeah, I read everything. You know, I agree with you. What the fuck is this outfit? Oh yeah, there's a lot of accessories. Those are the accessories that I own right now. I think there is a tail accessory, but if I show you on this, these are just the accessories you can buy that I don't have, and then these are the accessories you can exchange. Different colors. It's still going down. And there's the bottom. Okay. And the characters leveled up a bit too. That's good.
I should take a break.
So, about our mission from the Seiron government, I wrote in the report that we were interrupted and were unable to
No, I
complete our
made a
assignment.
whole playthrough without using items.
You mean I
and-
did? Honestly,
There's
I only did it because
easily
nobody around here
stuff I
bothers
missed.
with the paperwork.
Wow, Shiden, you're so reliable. Keep up the good work.
Hey, watch it.
I wonder if they're going to give us a new other suppression assignment.
Yeah, because I looked
Kara
at
made
them in
it
the
seem
beginning.
like they would.
Oh,
Which
pay
reminds
attention
me,
to those later.
I'm curious
won't
about
get
what
through
Karen
most of
said
it
in
until
the
the
future.
end.
It was
Why now? If you had managed to get here sooner, we could have found a way to cure the metamorphosis and turn them back to normal. Finally. I can finally save her.
Piecing together Karen's statements, Kasane's power must be a clue on how to reverse metamorphosis.
Major Kyoka? Where did that come from?
Well, maybe not. Karen did mention that we should have arrived earlier, so... He could have copied Kasane's psychokinesis whenever he wanted, but he hasn't. If what he wants is the Red String's power, then the matter is not about finding a cure. He would take time and...
Calm down, Kyoka.
Huh?
What's gotten into you? You almost sounded like Arashi
Oh yeah,
when
this
she's
game
actually
has like
focused.
4 or 5
Really? That's
separate,
strange.
independent
I didn't
anime
think I was
plots
acting
that
any
weave
differently.
into each other and occur all at
Trying
the
to
same
put all
time.
the pieces together, maybe you just fell into a trance.
Whatever it was, your line of thinking was interesting. It does seem like Karen thinks Kasane is the key.
Yes, she is very important to Major General Karen. There's no mistake about it.
Do you think the reason I came to Seiron is because of
You're
Karen
heading out?
too?
Thanks for stopping by,
That's certainly a
Scorpion.
possibility. Wouldn't rule it out. What do you think he's planning?
Sorry to interrupt, but Kasane Platoon has been given an other suppression assignment. There's a high probability for others appearing in the Mizuhagawa New City Development District. Head there immediately.
You heard her. Let's head over and take care of this first. Then we can talk.
You're right. There's no sense thinking about it now, but we should all be careful.
Aw, thank
This
you.
is the area the other report projected.
Yes, our assignment is to exterminate any others that appear here.
Why send us all the way out here? You would think there were other places more worth protecting.
Believe it or not, this area is actually a trade route to Togetsu. Yeah, I know it may not look like much, but it's actually pretty important.
Togetsu may be an isolated religious state, but apparently trades happen when interests are aligned.
In other words, the extent of the relationship is strictly business. So, what does everyone want to do?
Wow, did my ears just deceive me? I think Kasane just asked us for our opinion. Normally, she'd just rush out looking for others.
I see. No one has any ideas. In that case, let's do what we normally do.
Fucking
Wait, nobody
Kasane.
said we didn't have any ideas. Kagero, stop teasing Kasane.
My bad, Your Highness. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
My panties?
Who cares? Anyways, If you have an idea, speak up.
As for ideas,
No, we don't have any. I hacked the system to see what the transport schedule was today, but I couldn't find anything around this time.
That means we can concentrate on exterminating the others. Everyone,
course she
stay
is.
vigilant and move forward.
Wait, I just received a request for reinforcements. A transport team is being attacked by another up ahead.
Wow, really? Because Arashi literally just said there weren't going to be any transports now.
It definitely wasn't on the schedule. If there's a transport team, it means this was off the books.
the timing is too convenient. There's a chance it could be a trap. Should we wait and see first?
Haruka, is this reinforcements request coming from Seiran?
Yes, it's an official OSF request.
Then we have to answer. We're part of the Seiran OSF now.
You're right. Besides, we can't just abandon people who need our help. Let's do what we can.
Well then, time to find out what's waiting for us. Let's get this show on the road.
I'll send the location of the distress.
If you want an easy win, I can always give you a hand.
I confirmed the water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move. Enemy is done.
I'll do it!
How long is the construction equipment
Check.
been abandoned here? If they canceled the construction, they should put them away. They may be difficult to maintain. I can't understand how they could just abandon them like this. Why don't they put them away?
I don't think there's anything to understand. They might not be able to operate anymore, but they could still be useful. We might be able to use them for an attack if we time it well.
Useless. It's over.
Show off your psychokinesis.
Alright, itch him.
Let's do this!
I'll do it! Check.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
Motherfucker.
Got this.
We need to regroup.
It's down. Let's finish it.
We'll corner it.
Aim for that spot.
It was thanks to my power.
Useless. It's over.
Kasane, I think my power is needed here.
Let's go, Kyoka. Take him out quick.
I suppose that was pretty good. Johnny, go!
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. The shell is broken.
Useless. It's over.
Aim for its weak spot.
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Do this.
All right, it looks like it lost us.
I'll do it.
Kasane, go!
Time to fly, Arashi. I trust you, Kasane.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Useless.
good as me, though. This is pretty good.
You got this.
Let's do this. More power. You can trust me. Useless. Checkmate.
Ooh, nice job.
This is what I see. We'll corner it.
Electrokinesis will be effective, Kasane. Connect SAS.
Enemies. I'll do it. Done. Aim for that spot. Aren't you tired of seeing the same face? I mean, it doesn't bother me if you're okay with it.
Are you alright?
Are you with Kasane platoon? Everything should be fine now that you're here.
Don't talk. You're wounded badly. I'll fix you up as best I can.
I'm okay, but you have to help my teammates first. The truck is still under attack. It's another, but it was human. Those Suo bastards transformed someone into an other and...
Transformed into another.
This is a critical mission. You have to protect the truck and get it to the Supernatural Life Research Facility.
This is valuable information. Wait here for rescue. We'll take care of everything. Haruka!
I've already requested a rescue team.
The Supernatural Life Research Facility. Isn't that the lab Naomi was in?
Let's hurry. They won't get away with turning people into others. Oh, I wasn't going to go rush off on my own again. Are we all on board?
I hate to agree, but I'm all for hurrying.
Thank you, Shiden.
No need for thanks. Now come on, or I'm gonna leave you behind.
You're getting
Kasane's
along.
finally showing her vulnerable side. Or maybe she's just expanded her horizons.
I'm so happy we're all getting along. Now, let's go help the transport team.
Check this out. That's not a normal transport truck.
That must be the truck. I don't see any members of the transport team.
Hey, look, by the truck bed. There's someone there. They're hitting it with a stick or something.
This is a damn sturdy door. Can't even hack it. Just break it down already! My arms are getting tired.
Is that Kodama? What are you doing?
Well, if it isn't the traitors. How have you been? Why do you look so scared?
Kodama, did you turn someone into an other and make them attack this transport team?
I mean, this was headed for the Seiran Research Facility. I figured it had to have something important.
You're trying to find out what they're researching by digging through their cargo? I swear, your methods are insane.
It's the fastest way. So anyway, can you let me go just this once? Pretty please?
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's too bad. Well, I guess we're doing this. Don't get mad at me when I kill you! This'll be fun!
Don't fail.
Let's go, Joker.
Take them out quick. Turning people into others. How could you do something so awful? Oh, don't get so angry. I meant well. Mostly.
It's not over yet.
There, that should do it. Kasane, stay away from those floating things. They'll mess you up if they get you.
I trust you. Take them out quick.
Too easy.
You can trust me.
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Leave the rest to me. Time to fly, Arashi.
We need to regroup.
Let's get rid of them.
There we go.
This could be bad. I'm all dirty.
We'll corner it.
Let's do this.
Kodama just... What's going on?
Can you take it? This could be bad.
It's not duplication. Is this a transformation ability? There's no sign of her using SAS. Were you surprised by Master Kodama's secret? I never showed anyone before. Oh well, it doesn't matter since you're all dying here anyway.
No! Help me! Fix! Don't underestimate me! You're good. Hey! Not bad. You're a lot stronger than before. You all deserve a nice round of applause.
Kodama, throw down your weapon and don't make any sudden movements. We have a lot of questions for you.
Well, you do have me surrounded. I don't think I'm getting out of this one. Just kidding. What? You expected I wouldn't have a plan?
What?
Bye-bye now.
Looks like she got away. At least the truck seems fine. Do you want to escort it back to the facility then?
It did seem like it was an important mission from what the transport team member said. Maybe we should.
Then I'll contact the superiors about the suppression assignment. Wait, I'm getting a reading nearby. It's not the Seiran OSF. It could be more of Kodama's men.
Well, we obviously don't want anyone following the truck. So I'll go check it out and stop them here if it comes to that.
Oh, I'm definitely tagging along, Major Kyoka. If it's an ambush, then I'm just the man for the job. It's my specialty.
Arashi, please get this truck back to the Supernatural Life Research Facility.
And it's go time. Good luck, kids.
Weren't we supposed to discuss things first?
Let it go. Anyway, we'll leave that to Kyoka and Kagero. We have a truck to transport. Does it still run?
Sure does. It's got a few scrapes, but nothing serious.
The truck bed's reinforced armor is full of dents, and Kodama did all this with just a metal pipe. Unbelievable. It's just stupid how incredibly strong she is.
Where have you been? Hurry up and unload the truck. I need to go get the lab ready.
Great, now they're making us do manual labor too? This is turning out to be more of a pain than I thought.
Haruka, Any word from Kyoka or Kagero?
Not yet. It's hard to get a good signal to Mizu Hagawa. I think it's because of the extinction belt above.
I see. Then let's get this over with.
Can you all hear me? Great, you're all right.
What about Kagero?
You know me. I'd normally say I'm ship-shape, but we've actually found ourselves in a tight spot.
It wasn't Kodama's men in Mizu Hagawa. It was Yuito platoon, and they noticed the truck.
Yuito platoon? Did you two...
Yes. We couldn't have anyone following the truck. So we did what we had to do, which was fight them.
It was only to buy some time, though. Then we used Major Kyoka's duplication and my invisibility to lose them. Which is how the story would go in a perfect world, but they've got Tsugumi's eyes on their side.
Ah, her clairvoyance. We can't let our guards down.
We'll try to rendezvous back with you after we throw them off our trail. You should still be careful, though.
Copy that. Contact us if anything happens.
Sorry, guys. Due to the extinction belt, I can't track Yuito platoon.
Well, there's nothing we can really do about that. We just have to finish this annoying work first.
We managed to get one truck unloaded. They all look like the same boxes. Shiden, what's wrong? Are you tired?
What? No, I'm not tired. I was just curious what this cargo was, that's it. Damn!
What are you doing? You can't unlock private cargo just because you're curious.
No, it just unlocked on its own.
What is it? Did you find an other inside or something?
Look.
Hmm? What is it? This is...
a human head?
This one too. All of these cases, they're filled with heads.
What are they going to use them for? Wait.
Food?
Naomi said she takes the medication in the ampules. These are probably used to research the other weapons.
Or maybe... No, I shouldn't be tossing around any theories at this point.
So basically, these human heads are being transported from Togetsu?
That researcher mentioned getting the lab ready. We might be able to find something if we search the facility.
We're not done unloading the truck, but I can't stop thinking about this. Let's go check out where he went.
It'll be bad if Yuito finds this location. Will we have to fight them too?
We don't have a choice. Hopefully, Kyoka handles it, so we don't have to do that.
It's over.
Here we go! Took all the good shots, Kasane.
Help me, Shiden.
This is what I see.
This is pretty good.
Useless. Checkmate.
That was a nice move. The shell is broken. Attack now.
It's over.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful. Ow,
Checkmate.
My turn! Leave nothing!
Time to fly, RJ.
that seems to be the spot.
Don't fail!
Checkmate.
Sonic, go!
Let's get rid of them.
Keep your guard up.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Really do hate this place. The stench is just awful.
I was right.
It can't be.
Oh, it definitely is. Others feed on human brains, and this facility houses others, and...
Ampules!
How could... these ampules... But that means Naomi...
Intruders were just detected coming in from the facility's rear entrance. I've also received an update on our assignment from Seiron. The intruders are Yuito Sumeragi and new Himuka OSF members, and we are to eliminate them, no matter what.
Damn it! Of course they'd come now.
Seems like Seiron really wants Yuito dead. They must be desperate to eliminate the threat the Kunad Gate poses.
Eliminate them.
What are you going to do, Kasane?
We should kill him. To save the world. But I know I haven't been listening to anyone else. So maybe Yuito wants to talk to me, like all of you did.
Wait, one more thing. If we refuse this assignment, they said they would dispose of the research subjects in order to bury the evidence.
So they're taking Naomi as a hostage.
Yeah. And knowing that Naomi is your one soft spot, I probably would have done the same if I were them.
But can they really do that? She's still an important research subject to them. And there's no way Major General Karin would let them. He didn't want Yuito to be assassinated.
That may be true, but that still doesn't prove that Karin would protect Naomi. Although I can't picture him treating human-born others like mere objects either. However, this assignment came to us officially, which means there's a chance it came with Karin's approval.
They could also be bluffing.
What's important isn't whether or not they're bluffing. It's how certain we are they won't harm Naomi.
That's...
And it doesn't help that we've already failed one assassination attempt. This response seems natural if they suspect we have ulterior motives. It's not like we can break Naomi out and take her with us.
Does that mean we have no other choice but to fight Yuito?
Let's hide.
Are you serious? Naomi is in danger!
I know, but fighting them out in the open wouldn't be smart. We should hide in the next area and ambush them.
That would give us an excuse to leave here and would buy us some time to think.
Haruka, report our plan to them. We'll lie in wait for the intruders and stand by for an opportunity to attack.
Copy that. Good luck. Yuito platoon is headed to the factory block as predicted. They will arrive in 30 seconds. We've been ordered to send the control system data to Seiron after we make contact with Yuito. In other words, they'll be monitoring your conversation. Be careful.
Understood.
Yuito platoon arriving in 5, 4, 3.
What is this facility?
It looks like some sort of assembly line.
Hey, those boxes. Aren't they the same ones from that transport truck we saw? What is it, Tsugumi?
Does it contain what I brought earlier?
A human head.
You've gotta be kidding me. All of these?
What in the world is this place?
What do you want to do? Have you gotten your thoughts together yet?
There are no thoughts to get together. I don't have a choice. It's only an issue of resolve.
So, we have to fight.
That's our assignment. Besides, if we let Yuito leave now, the public will find out about this place, and the ampules. Then they might stop all the research. What would become of Naomi if that happened? Either way, our only choice is to kill Yuito.
Have you thought about what the ampules contain?
Of course I have. But to be honest, just thinking about it won't solve anything.
Well, we have your answer.
Just listen to yourself. We should just tell them everything. Yuito will understand. He's way too forgiving. We should take advantage of that.
And then what? That would mean going against Seiran. If you have a way to save Naomi, then tell me.
I never said...
Okay, calm down, you two. What about fighting to a draw? We can just tell Seiran that we had to be careful we didn't damage this very important facility. Or something along those lines. Knowing the strength of Yuito Platoon, we should be able to convince the government that we tried our best, but couldn't beat them. However, they would get suspicious if they completely overpowered us. We'll have to fight like we mean it. This is the best idea I've got.
I can go along with that.
That's fine with me too.
Guys, you need to make contact with Yuito Platoon soon.
Let's go. Seiran will start to get suspicious if we wait any longer.
Those ampules!
I think I'm going to be sick.
This can't be real, right? Those were made by Spring Pharmaceuticals.
Damn it!
Looks like Kyoka couldn't lose you.
What is this?
I think you've already figured it out. This is Spring Pharmaceuticals' Seiran factory. To be more accurate, it's an other research facility they run jointly with the Seiran government.
They're using these heads to make their products.
Shiden, stay calm. Just concentrate on stopping Yuito.
Wait! Let's talk! Hey!
First you won't tell me why you're trying to kill me. Now you're trying to hide this cruel place. Don't you feel anything seeing what's going on here? What are you all thinking?
I thought you were amazing since you were a cadet, Kasane. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to hide this facility? What happened to you? This isn't like you.
Don't fail.
Holy shit, all three of them are coming for me.
Anything about anything. Then tell us. We don't know anything because you won't tell us anything. Watch yourself.
Take him out, quick!
Nothing!
Is you in it? Sorry.
drugs out of human heads is crazy! We have to stop them!
But Naomi, she needs this.
What do you mean? What is this facility for?
That's...
You are not authorized to divulge any more information.
Are you the government official from before? I'm sorry, I was ordered to patch him through.
Please focus on eliminating the target. We promise you fair compensation for your efforts.
By compensation, you do mean Naomi's safety, correct? I want a clear answer that'll stay on the OSF transmission record.
Well...
Why aren't you answering? My bet is because you made this call on your own, without Major General Karin's permission.
There's been a change in plans. I am canceling your assignment. Await your next orders.
Communication with Seiran has been disconnected. We're not being monitored anymore.
I can't take this anymore. I'm telling them everything.
No, I will. This place is another research facility run jointly with Spring Pharmaceuticals, just like Arashi said. Human brains of people with powers are being brought here. A portion of them are transplanted into others to turn them into other weapons. The rest are turned into a medical solution to feed the others.
That's horrible.
Hey, are you really sure about Seiran? I know New Himuka has a lot of its own issues. It's not right that the government monitors everyone and controls all the information. But Seiran causing the uprising, that's just as messed up. Can we really let them get away with transplanting human brains into others? Or processing the brains into drugs?
No, we can't, obviously. That being said, there are, in fact, some people who've been forced to accept it.
Like my brother.
And then there's Kasane. People whose loved ones have been turned into others. They depend on that medication. Human-born others can temporarily regain their senses when they take that medication, even letting them talk.
Does Karin have a family member that's been metamorphosed?
No, not a family member. Has Luca or Fubuki mentioned it?
Alice?
Yuito!
His brain is...
Yuito?
Yuito?
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You look like you're in pain.
There's something wrong with Yuito's brain. He's beginning to show signs of speech and memory impairment whenever he uses his power.
I'm okay now. The pain is fading.
This is...
Damn.
Sorry to interrupt, but you need to leave now so we can call this a draw. Hurry up or the others will come.
We should leave too. That okay with you, Kasane?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I heard from Haruka. It seems like a lot happened while we were gone.
If Yuito and his team left, shouldn't we be checking on a certain someone?
That's right. Naomi! I'm coming, Naomi.
Oh god,
Naomi!
here she goes.
Great.
We'll go check and see how Naomi's doing. What about you guys? Where are you?
We're close by, so let's meet up at Naomi's room.
This is the first I've heard there was a communications log.
Very observant. That was just a bluff. Luckily, it fooled them. No. I had no idea the drugs in the ampules were made from human brains.
So, you found out.
I heard a researcher. She said that Yuito and his team saw the heads.
Calm down, Naomi.
I can't do this anymore. If I had known it came from human brains, I would have told them no.
It's a cruel reality. But without these drugs, it wouldn't be possible to talk with you like this.
Yes, I know. But brains? That makes me no different from the others.
That's not true. You're still you.
Thank you. But I have to be honest. This is too much for me. I can't do it. I don't want to live if it means other people have to die.
Wait. I'll find a way to turn you back, so please don't give up.
I'm sorry. Please, I need to be alone.
Naomi.
You undisciplined rats. I know you can hear me. Get out of Naomi's room now.
Major General Karin, you're here at the facility?
I'll tell you about the research they do here. Now get out of there so Naomi can calm down.
Let's go. I'll be back, Naomi.
I'm sorry, Kasane.
So, Seiron isn't as unified as I had thought.
First, I think you owe us rats an apology for stringing us along through all this.
Who owes who now?
Huh?
I don't care about an apology. Have you found a way to turn Naomi back? If she stays here, she's...
Not yet. I'll keep Naomi's psychological well-being in mind, but this facility is the best chance she has.
Even if we manage to pacify Naomi, she'll have to continue taking the ampules.
He'll be able to do it.
Why is Seiron conducting research like this? What are they planning on doing to others using human brains?
I suppose I should tell you what Seiron and Suo's true motives are. It all comes down to how each city views others and the Extinction Belt.
The Extinction Belt?
Suo wants to eliminate the Extinction Belt to stop the others, while Seiron believes they need the Extinction Belt. The differing views of the Extinction Belt is the root of Suo and Seiron's conflict.
I might not agree with their methods, but I can understand Suo's position. Seiron, on the other hand...
Why do they think the Extinction Belt is necessary? That's where the others come from.
Seiron is pursuing their counter-other research while avoiding the elimination of the Extinction Belt. Kagero, what do you think would happen if the Extinction Belt disappeared?
No idea. Why are you asking me?
Never mind. In any case, I don't care about what either side wants. More importantly, Kasane.
What?
What you did here was reckless.
I only did what I could for Naomi.
Seiron's threats aren't just a bargaining strategy. Watch what you leak to Yuito, and be careful you don't do anything that would put Naomi in danger. That's all for now.
No, we're not done here. We still have questions.
Remember your roles. That will help Naomi more than anything.
He looked like he was in a hurry. I wonder if something happened.
It's painstakingly obvious that Karin is still hiding information from us.
Listen, we've just been through a lot. I think we should go back to the hideout and get some rest.
Yes. Hold on, Naomi. I promise I'm going to save you.
Welcome back, everyone.
You've come here as well.
I was afraid I might run into that government official if I went back to headquarters. I'm sorry. Forcing the guy's hand by threatening to put him on the record must have put you in an awkward position. His face was beet red. It was hilarious. If I saw him in person, I would have laughed right in his face.
Oh, I would have loved to see that. That bastard totally deserves it.
I can't leave Naomi there. I have to hurry and find a way to turn her back. Can I really rely on Karen?
You don't look so well.
Hey, you better not be thinking about running off on your own to save the day again.
No, don't worry. I'm not. Karen mentioned that my power was connected in some way to saving my sister.
He did mention that, didn't he? Sure didn't make an effort or even care to explain himself, though.
I thought with everything that happened at the other research facility, Naomi would be protected if I asked him. But now, I'm not so sure. There's still so much I don't know.
That's true. But to be honest, we barely know anything about the others. That laboratory holding Naomi has the most advanced research on them.
So, there's something I've been wondering about that place. You know that truck that you escorted? Wasn't it from Togetsu?
Yes. While there were no records, judging from its route, there's no mistake it came from Togetsu.
Considering the cargo it was carrying, I feel like Togetsu must be connected to the other research somehow.
You're kidding, right? Togetsu is not that kind of place.
All right. You're from there and you follow their faith.
It's a religious community that worships the moon. I've never even heard them say anything about others.
But with all that cargo they're providing, they must be connected in some way or another. Togetsu has a long history, and managed to establish a different culture from Suo or Seiran. That alone sets it apart.
I think it's safe to assume that they have information that would prove useful to us.
I've never actually considered Togetsu before, but you might be onto something, given the situation.
We might find a clue there that will help Naomi.
You're really going there? You won't find much. I can honestly say I don't know of any place less exciting.
What do you want to do?
Let's go to Togetsu.
For real? Weren't you even listening? Karen told us not to do anything that'd upset Seiran.
But I don't fully trust him. If we don't know what he knows or what he's hiding, then we don't have a choice.
Then what about Naomi? It might not be a bluff next time.
Haruka, I have a favor to ask.
I'll keep an eye on Seiran and the research facility, and contact you if there's any change.
Thank you. I owe you one. Well, let's get ready to go to Togetsu.
Oh boy, I don't like the way this is going.
I want to talk.
Oh, Kasane, would you like to talk about gardening?
Sure, if you don't mind. This is more than just herbs.
Yes. I like growing plants because it's fun hearing their different voices.
You don't literally mean a plant's voice, right?
No, plants have voices.
Because plants can't speak.
No, they can
That's why
speak.
the person who's growing them needs to imagine what they're saying.
They just don't speak a
Over here.
verbal language.
Follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
And I know a tree person.
She's rather assertive when it comes to plants.
Looking at the flower beds in cities like this, you can tell how they've grown and what condition they're in. This flower may look like it's growing healthy, but if you look carefully, you can see the bottom leaves are changing colors. It's sick. However, the branches and roots are fine, so I think it will recover if you snip off the sick leaves and give it medicine. Oh, these are all healthy, but there is a lot of water building up here, which could cause the roots to decay. You should exchange the soil for some with better water drainage. I'm sorry. I was blabbering again.
No, I'm impressed. Not only are you knowledgeable, you're perceptive enough to notice so much from their appearance.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not just from their appearance. I'm using my clairvoyance to see below the dirt. I can tell everything you normally can't see, from the condition of the roots to the quality of the soil. So it's kind of like cheating.
Well, I don't think I would call that cheating. You're just putting your power to use. Besides, your knowledge and gardening experience determine the condition of the plant, not your power.
Thank you. Oh, and of course you can garden without clairvoyance.
I think that much.
I felt the same back during the military exercises, but the ability to scout anywhere makes her power an important asset. On top of that, she understands her power and has learned to use it well. She would be an outstanding team member.
Kasane? What's wrong?
Tsugumi, would you come with me?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean just that. I want you to come to Seiron and fight alongside me.
No.
Well, it's not just for me. And I know this is a bit unfair for me to say, but I need your help for Naomi, too.
I'm sorry about Naomi, but I already decided I would fight with Yuito.
Even if it means having to fight me?
Yes. When that time comes, I won't lose.
Alright, if that's how you feel, I'll give up on trying to recruit you. However, please don't expect me to go easy on you either.
That's okay. We'll still win.
Fuck! I'm turning into Kasane.
Oh, look.
What is it?
The inside of this tree is mostly rotten. It's been infected by a fungus that's consumed it from the trunk to its roots.
You can't save it?
It's too far gone. If we leave it, the wind might blow it over.
In that case, I think it's best if we dispose of it now. I can use my psychokinesis to uproot it.
Don't say it like that.
It could lead to an accident if it suddenly fell over. The tree is dying anyway. We should deal with it.
This tree is alive, too. It's been sick and suffering, half dead, and you're talking about it like it's garbage.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so insensitive.
I'm sorry, too. I know you're right. It's already too late, and our only option is to cut it down. But that's why we need to care. This tree has watched over everyone its whole life. I think it's important for us to show it the proper respect to the end.
Yes.
Thank you for understanding. Oh, also that shrubbery over there.
She has more depth than I thought. She's quiet, but she doesn't just do what she's told. She has a hidden strength. How strange. I feel like we would really get along.
Kasane, are you listening? I'd like for you to pay attention here.
Don't worry, I'm listening. You can talk as much as you want.
Damn. Boy. Oh, oh my ass hurts.
I'm sorry to keep bothering you like this.
You're not bothering me. I'm just wondering if I can really offer you anything. I mean, you're a Septentrion, and I feel like you're far more capable.
That's due to my title. Nobody will tell me their honest opinion thanks to my perceived status.
Huh, really?
That's how people generally are. To that point, I feel like you are someone who doesn't care about titles or status, and would speak her mind. When we fought the other day, I thought your instincts were excellent. That's why I wanted to hear your opinions about the way I fight.
Okay, if that's what you want, I'll be honest with you.
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Why do you even use a hammer as a weapon in the first place? You have a small frame, and you don't look like you have enough muscle. Wouldn't it be more effective to use something smaller and lighter that fits your physique, like a knife?
I see. Thank you for your input, but I think you've overlooked a crucial fact.
What do you mean?
I agree that a hammer is a big and heavy weapon that doesn't seem to match my frame, but my power is teleportation. I can close the gap the instant I swing, or move on top of an enemy's head to let gravity do most of the work. In other words, I chose the hammer because it was the best weapon that takes advantage of my power. It can also intimidate opponents with its powerful image, and it even offers a good workout when I lift it.
I see.
Oh, sorry. I got carried away there. I shouldn't argue, when I was the one who asked you to give me your honest opinion.
No, I was just impressed that you found a fighting style that matches your power. But if you've established your style to this degree, there's not much point in asking for anyone's opinion.
You might be right, but I feel like I'm lacking something.
Are you unsatisfied with your current level of strength?
I'd say this is more about eliminating my weakness than wanting to become stronger. As you already pointed out, I have a small frame, and while I work out every day, I don't have enough muscles. My current fighting style compensates for these facts, but it also relies too much on my power.
I think children of the state like us all rely on our powers in a fight, more or less.
That may be true, but think about what would happen if you could not use your power at all. You would have no choice but to rely on your physical strength, but I would be mostly useless the way I am.
Not be able to use your power? I suppose that happening is a possibility, but that's a pretty limited situation.
Well, you never know what could happen on the battlefield. You have to be prepared for anything.
Really? I think it's a waste of time to worry about outliers.
You have a point. I could be worrying a little too much.
It could be because you don't believe in your own strength.
Huh?
I don't think there's any problem with the way you fight. If anything, I would say it's psychological. In other words, a lack of confidence.
How surprising. My brother said something similar to me in the past. He told me I was held captive by my own weakness. That does seem like my biggest problem. You really are perceptive. I was right to come to you.
Was anything I said helpful?
Yes. This has been very beneficial to me. You don't hold back when we talk. So I find myself wanting to talk about things I normally wouldn't. That helps me be more open with my feelings, so I can relax. May we talk again sometime?
Sure, if you're okay with me just talking like I normally do.
Of course. I'd prefer that. What you consider normal feels fresh and new to me.
What? You and your brother are both so strange. It seems like he's satisfied, though, so I guess this was okay.
Kagero, what debt was Major General Karin talking about?
I don't know. Maybe he was mistaken, or he was bluffing.
I see.
Oh, Kasane.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm getting another headache. Okay, it's gone now.
You still don't look well. Maybe you should rest.
No, I need to clean the hideout soon. I can't cause trouble for...
We'll feel a lot better if you rest instead of pushing yourself in this state. Please, Kyoka.
Okay, I'll rest for a little bit then.
Here, drink one of my special nutrition drinks. Don't worry, it hasn't expired.
I didn't join the OSF to take care of someone else. I'll leave the wrung towels here.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to worry you.
It's not so bad being looked after. Just rest up for now. We don't want our nice hideout getting cleaned up by Kyoka anyway.
Wow, look how popular she is. She got the lazy Arashi and the sour little Shiden to get off their butts and help.
Why don't you do something too, Kagero?
What? Can't you tell, Kasane? I'm lovingly watching over everyone for her.
Anyway, we should leave her alone so she can actually get some rest. How are you feeling, Kyoka?
Brainwaves are stable. Pulse is also at normal level. No issues to report.
Kyoka, was that...
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like the old me came out again. She seems to pop out when I'm tired or concentrating on something.
What does it feel like to suddenly be someone else?
Well, it's not like I'm particularly conscious of it. But there's no clear distinction it's a different person from me. To be honest, I don't even know which is the real me.
That must be tough. I mean, if you can't tell anyway, why don't you just choose the one you'd rather be?
That's a good point. Thank you. You're right. I wish I had a choice. Well, I feel so much better thanks to you.
Are you sure you're okay? You don't need to try to support everyone by yourself anymore. You can come to us for help sometimes.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm really okay now. Besides, I'm dying to clean. I have to scrub every inch to make up for lost time. Oh, I know. I'll cook for everyone to thank them.
Oh.
She really does seem like she's doing better. Maybe I'll go do some training.
Her cooking was...
What happened here? I was only gone for a minute.
Kasane, it's Kyoka.
What about her?
She did a clean sweep. This is the end for me. You have to stop her.
Clean sweep? It looks like a tornado went through here. Shiden? What happened to you?
Kyoka said she cooked something for us. And when I took a bite, my whole body went numb. Damn it. I should have known from the way it looked.
No! Wake up, Shiden!
Doing housework feels so good. Oh, Kasane! Do you even recognize the room anymore? I've also made cookies. Feel free to have some.
I'll pass.
Oh, you're not hungry? That's not good. I can make you some porridge then.
I have to make sure she never does housework around here ever again. It might be bad for her health, and it's definitely bad for ours.
Someone important to Major General Karin metamorphosed too. That's what you told Yuito. Yuito said a name. What was it?
Well, it's a bit of a sensitive topic, to say the least. Sorry, but can we talk about it later? I'll talk if necessary, but I don't feel like it right now.
All right. Everything seems to be in order.
Are you using a battle mask now? That's a good idea.
No, I don't plan on using it yet.
Really? It looks brand new.
Captain Seto left this for me.
Oh, he did?
I guess they found it when they went through his belongings, and it finally made its way to me.
I see. That's nice.
Yeah. But when I look at this, I can feel how much expectation he had for me. I'm not worthy of this mask yet. I'll use it once I'm stronger.
Don't you think he wanted you to use it right away? You say you want to wait until you're stronger, but do you even have a concrete goal?
Well, when I'm as strong as him...
How many years will that take?
It's not going to take years. I'll be as strong as him real soon. When I was a rookie, Captain Seto would always encourage me, telling me I could succeed. I want to live up to his expectations. If I don't, then I have no right putting on this mask.
He cared about Captain Seto. I heard that someone found his fountain pen. Was that you?
What if it was?
I thought so. Thank you for that.
You don't need to thank me. I just didn't want his belongings discarded on the street.
I know exactly how you feel. But why did you let me have it?
Because you needed that pen more than I did. I saw the way you looked at him. I know you admired him.
What?
Wait, don't tell me you didn't even realize it.
How did you know?
It's pretty obvious. I looked up to him too, but I'm pretty sure we had different types of feelings for him.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Figure it out yourself. They're your feelings.
I've never given my feelings for Captain Seto any thought.
Anyway, I let you have that fountain pen. I swear, if you don't take good care of it, I'm coming after you.
I'll treasure it. Thank you again. You've done a lot to help me.
Where's all this coming from? Listen, don't get the wrong idea about me.
Things can come to light
Shiden,
after a long time
Shiden.
passes. I have Shiden to thank for making me realize that.
If platoon morale drops, it affects me too. So, it's not like I was doing it for you.
Shiden, just stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you say that again? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
Like I'd say it again. Damn it! Besides, I bet he would have done the same thing with the fountain pen.
Really?
I mean,
I know
okay.
he must have cared about you too. He was a really good person.
I am
He was a
a
great mentor admired by everyone. And someone who meant more than anything to me. I no longer have anyone that recognizes my abilities. But I'll continue working hard to someday reach his level.
If your goal is to be like him, why don't you work on your people skills too?
I'd much rather use that time to work on my abilities. People will naturally come to me as long as I'm irrefutably strong.
Then that means you're not strong enough to have people follow you now.
What's wrong with that? I know I'm nowhere near him.
It's good that you know where you stand. I suppose you're planning to work hard in order to reach his status.
Yeah. Things can't stay this way. You just wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
Shithead Shiden.
Kagura, why are you so against going to Togetsu? It's where you're from.
You're not popular, so you wouldn't understand. But I have a lot to worry about. Oh, being popular is hard.
Sorry for not being popular.
hate it. Shit. God damn it. So powerful.
We can leave after we get a little...
Hey, Kasane, are we positively, absolutely going to Togetsu?
Of course we are.
At the very least, we should be able to learn something about the cargo sent to the research facility.
I understand that you have bad memories of that place. This time we can make good memories of it.
Or is there some other reason you
Oh,
don't
okay.
want to go to Togetsu? If that's the case, nobody would blame you for staying behind.
Do you want to stay behind with me?
Fine. Just don't blame me if it sucks. I did warn you.
We're prepared for the consequences. Kagero, show us the way.
Yes, ma'am.
I know they said it would be cold, but this is freezing.
I heard that it snows all year round in some areas. Don't catch your death out there.
At least there's a road. What the hell do you think Togetsu is thinking, building a city in a place like this? It's cold, it sucks, and it's a pain in the ass. I haven't even been this far on assignment before.
Who's down for turning back? Everyone? Great. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Enough of that. We already decided we're going, so stop complaining.
I think you're going to regret it.
You seem awfully opposed to this. Are you hiding something about Togetsu from us?
Not at all. You know, maybe I'm imagining it, but it seems like you're pretty eager to get us all there.
It's something we all decided. Didn't we, Kasane?
Yes, and you agreed in the end.
I wouldn't call that agreement.
Foreshadowing.
Can't win them all, I guess.
In any case, we need information, and that requires us to go to Togetsu. Now stop complaining.
It's freezing.
And no more mentioning the cold.
We've been spending a lot of time together lately. That other attacks with explosions. It's dangerous to get close.
Don't fail.
Aim for that spot.
Useless. It's over.
Ooh, nice job.
Leave the rest to me. Let's do this.
Nothing. That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
Let's do this.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
I trust you,
Don't
Kasane.
fail.
Go, Kasane!
Useless. Checkmate.
That was a great attack.
I'll do it. It's over.
Oh, it's just those session pound?
Let's go, Kyoka.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
This is what I see.
That seems to be the spot.
Checkmate.
Next, drop something rare.
Let's do this. Take him out quick. Help me, Shiden.
It's over.
Kasane, the enemy is stunned. It's useless. He can't move.
Good. We managed to break it. We'll be able to go forward now.
Time to fly, Arashi.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
I'll do it. It's over. That was a great attack.
It got me.
You can trust me.
That other is our target. The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Where there's life, there's hope.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
This is good.
It's covered in water. It'll be easy to electrify.
Leave the rest to me.
It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. I guess it is a little similar to Kingdom Hearts in like its flow, but they both have like that very like fast action anime game that exists. And Halo is very
That
well.
was quick.
Is this really the place? I don't think there's a city out here.
There's no mistake. Togetsu is at the peak of Hino Mountain. It's mostly deserted because of the harsh environment.
The people of Togetsu leave the world behind and live for the teachings. I love the world, though.
Take him out quick. I test you, Kasane.
More power. It's time for brain drive.
Yeah, I've never been quite a fan of the section in general because the enemy variety is so low except for certain choke points in which you have to go through the lame enemy in order to actually get some like good enemy mix up. But the other levels have like a nice mix of things. Then again, the diversity can get annoying and just they had to pick a list of lame enemies. And then they pull back on the hyper diversity. Lose. Hold on.
Good. We managed to break it. We'll be able to go forward now.
Time to fly, Arashi.
Don't fail.
We'll corner it.
That seems to be the spot.
Leave the rest to me.
Get it together.
I don't think you need me.
If you feel that Kasane feels like Kingdom Hearts, then you really would feel Yuito like Kingdom Hearts because he's the sword user. It has a hack and slash style similar to Sora from last year.
Keep your guard up. It dropped something rare.
Thank you, I guess?
There are resource readings in the area. I'll leave the pickup to you. There are lots of weird pieces of ice shaped like pillars, or statues. What are they?
You see them a lot in snowy areas where others are. No one knows how they're formed yet, though.
The mystery of the frozen wasteland. It's not surprising. It's so cold I can't think.
No, she specifically didn't say it was cold. That it was cool.
I didn't really have time to research Togetsu before we left.
I don't know much about it either, other than the fact that the Togetsu faith is headquartered there. How big is the city?
Technically, it's not a city. It only has the facility for the faith itself. It's full of weirdos with creepy obsessions about the moon. Honestly, the place was a nightmare.
I don't think you should be calling them weirdos. People are free to believe what they want. You might not have many good memories, but I think it's important for you to make an effort to understand them.
Yeah.
A blizzard is kicking up. Haruka, what's the weather supposed to be like around here?
That's strange. It should be clear and sunny according to the data. There aren't any readings of a blizzard. Oh, I'm reading another! Closing in from the front! A big one! Be careful!
Big motherfucker moving in.
Is that other causing the blizzard?
Let's go, Kyoka!
This thing is covered in water. It was foolish to face me.
The enemy is done. Now's the time.
My turn!
Freezing. The body will move. This blizzard makes it even colder. We have to finish this soon. Not yet. The other's body is covered in ice. We should break it.
Need an assist?
Wow, I got it nearly half down real fast.
That punch is stupid strong. If you stay in its space too long, you'll catch one. We'll corner it. The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. Enemy is stuck. There's a weakened member.
There we go.
Too easy. Now, let's finish this.
Good job. There are no more
There's
other
no
bees
help
in the
left
area.
within that.
Ugh. I'm always amazed at the variety of others.
What exactly are others?
Who knows? Could be the twisted work of evolution.
How far is Togetsu? Isn't it dangerous that these others are appearing so close?
Others feed on humans, which there aren't a lot of here, so they really don't have that much of an incentive to attack.
Himuka probably approved Togetsu's religious state because of this location.
Let's hurry on ahead while we still have the chance. We don't want to run into another one. Also, I'm starting to freeze like Arashi.
Right. Hey Kagura, where are you going? What's over there?
I thought I'd say hi to an old friend. I want to know if anything's changed since I was here last. Sorry I won't be able to show you around, but you guys should go on ahead. I'll catch up to you soon. Don't worry, I've come this far. I'm not going to turn around and leave now. Well, see ya!
Can never take him seriously.
I was hoping Kagura would stick around to introduce you, since no one knows you there.
It's fine. We'll just have to do it ourselves. I hope they let us inside.
I'm surprised they haven't imprint the
What is it,
idea that he
Kyoka?
probably has bad.
Oh, it's nothing. We should get going.
Are you okay, Kyoka? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't sigh. I just have a little headache, like I always do. Well, don't work too hard. The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Skateboard.
Keep your guard up.
Your finisher was good, Kasane.
It's over.
It dropped something rare. This is pretty good.
The number of boss space.
I found our
Oh no,
target.
just a little mini.
That other over there.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. The shell is broken. Attack now. Are you okay? Yes, Kyoka. Thanks to you.
I'll do it. Check.
That was a great attack. It's working. Focus on that spot.
Okay, thanks for stopping by, Retro.
Take him out quick. We'll corner it.
Motherfucker.
It's down. Let's finish it.
It's useless. It's over.
Kasane, I know my power will help.
Let's get rid of that.
You, Kasane. Aim to that spot. You did it. That was very good. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Ear itch, ear itch. Ooh. Thank you. Yeah, I got a blood test tomorrow, so I'm not getting for blowout. Luckily, I sleep in.
Keep your distance or you'll get caught in the blast.
It's over.
That was a lie.
Good. We managed to break it. We'll be able to go forward now.
Lady Kasane. Our treasure.
You have finally returned.
What's going on? Why would I be your treasure?
That's quite a welcome they're giving you.
I don't know, it's still unsettling. They're like robots.
Shiden, don't be rude. I'm sure it's just their custom.
Either way, this is a pretty excessive reception. You have any idea why they do this?
No. I've never been involved with the Togetsu faith in any way.
You would understandably not remember. However, you are originally from Togetsu.
I'm from here?
Yes. You were born with an incredible power. This drew the interest of New Himuka, and they abducted you.
I don't know what you're up to, but you're lying. My parents were killed by others when I was young. That's why the Randall family took me in.
I understand your disbelief. However, those of us in Togetsu have not forgotten you for even a single day. We stood fast, having faith you would return to us one day.
This is getting us nowhere. We came here to ask questions. Let's scratch the formalities. We want to know about the brains you've been trading to Seiron.
Yes, we must tell you the truth. However, we will share it only with you. I am terribly sorry, but I must ask you to come with us alone.
No. Whatever you tell me, I'm going to tell them anyway. So why don't you save us the time and just talk to us here?
Kyoka? But your clothes are different, so it's not duplication.
There's another fake Kyoko over here. What's going on? Let me go!
What the hell?
Clones? How is this happening?
What's going on? Kyoka, did you know?
I'm sorry, Kasane.
This feeling, I felt it before.
Good night, Kasane. May you have the most pleasant dreams.
The betrayal! How can we not see it
Congratulations,
coming?
Kasane. You're finally awake. Kasane? Kasane! Who's calling my name? Look at that. It's a puppy. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? I think he's simply adorable. Wouldn't you agree? A puppy? I feel so safe and warm. Do I know this woman? They killed him. The puppy. That's right. I remember. We were always together. My beloved friend. They killed him. They killed him right in front of me.
No change. Her power failed to trigger. It seems the pet's death is not a sufficient enough shock.
Please stop. Kasane is just a child. Do you think emotionally torturing her will actually save the future?
The design children were created for that purpose. She is not a failure like you. We need the red strings to reset this mistaken universe and bring about the proper future.
We don't need to reset anything. This world is fine the way it is.
It's Mother. So warm and kind. She always protected me. How could I have forgotten? No, I don't want to remember. This feeling. What is this?
She has been a complete failure. I had thought making her an attendant would at least prove somewhat useful. I guess enough time has passed. We'll use this next.
That's right. I knew it.
You should feel honored, you failure. You will become the foundation of a new era.
They killed Mother.
I'm sorry, Kasane. Please find happiness.
That's right. That's the day I lost her. The one who raised me. My mother. I'm an artificially created psionic? His red strings power. My head. Where am I? Was that a dream? No, that wasn't a dream. It was memories of a forgotten past. Where am I? If they went through the trouble of drugging me... I knew it. They locked me in. Maybe I can break through somewhere. Who's there?
Lady Kasane, I have brought you fresh clothing.
Huh? Hey! What's going on?
Whoa, chill. Don't get your panties in a bunch, Kasane. It's just me, good old Kagero. What kind of princess attacks their Prince Charming when he comes to rescue her?
Your decision to run off just before we entered Togetsu was pretty suspicious. What do you know? Are you planning on betraying us like Kyoka?
If I was going to betray you, I wouldn't be here to rescue you. Why don't you calm down and use your head? I told you you'd regret coming here. Anyway, I'll explain later. This place is bad news. It's way worse than the last time I was here. Also, and I haven't a clue as to why, but it seems like Yuito's here too.
Yuito? That's not good. They're after my red strings, which means they'll probably target him too because he has the same power.
Then I guess we'll have to save him too. This really puts a damper on my plans. Can't believe I have to sneak past their defenses, meet up with Arashi and the others, and also warn Yuito about the danger. Anyway, I'm going to use my power to turn us invisible. They'll figure out you're gone right away, so we don't have much time. Let's go.
Do you know where Yuito is?
We'll know where Yuito, Arashi, and everyone else is if we use Babe.
Babe?
It's the city computer that integrates all information in Togetsu. It's like Arahabaki in New Himuka.
Kasane? Thank God you're okay. I can't contact Arashi and the others. They might be closed in somewhere.
We can unlock all these doors from Babe's terminal. Let's hurry.
What happens if I speak this?
Kasane, I found Yuito. You see that door? It leads to the city computer Babe.
We should follow them inside.
Oopsies, it's locked.
They won't be able to hear us from in there. We'll have to wait until they come out.
Are you serious? Think about what they just did to you. He probably wouldn't be able to answer even if he could hear you.
What do you mean?
Babe is a super top secret facility. They're not just gonna go ahead and let some outsider in so easily. But if they used it as bait... Oh, I see. Those wily bastards.
What is it? Tell me.
I'm thinking that a computer belonging to the city would be fully capable of hijacking any mind that accesses it. That'd be the fastest way for them to get to Yuito's power.
Then we have to break down this door right now.
Whoa, wait a second. We'll be found too. That's probably the worst thing we could do. There's gotta be another way.
I know. I might be able to force a brain talk connection from here.
Can you hear me, Yuito? Yuito? Yuito!
This feels like an SAS.
Yuito, are your thoughts leaking? Are you trying to connect to Babe?
What is... I can't... My body...
Is his brain really being hijacked like Kagero said? Stop! What you're doing is too dangerous. Cut the connection now! Can you hear me, Yuito?
Kasane? It seems like they were trying to hijack my brain. Thanks for disconnecting me.
He's talking to his team while I'm still connected. I think he's safe now.
Yuito, I forced myself in because I was nearby.
Kasane! You're in Togetsu too? Wait, before that, thanks for saving me.
Instead of thanking me, why don't you help me? Arashi and the others have been captured.
They have?
They're being held in some room, but I don't know which one. Are you in Babe's terminal? I want you to try to unlock all the doors in Togetsu from there.
Okay, I'll try.
Wait, if he unlocks everything...
Well,
Alarms?
Guess that was to be expected.
Yep.
Kasane? Kasane? Arashi? Good. I can finally get through to you.
Seems like you're okay.
I'm glad you're okay too, Shiden. Let's rendezvous. I know where you are, so just wait for me to get there.
Hey, I'm not some kind of lost child.
I'll take care of the lost little boy. Hurry up and get us.
Looks like you two aren't hurt.
Of course not. I was more worried about you, but it looks like you're fine.
Thanks to Kagero. I'd still be locked up if it wasn't for him.
I guess it means your shady lone wolf nature came in handy.
Guess so. Now, as much as I'd love to stick around for this touching, heartwarming reunion, time is of the essence here.
You're right. We should try to escape in all this confusion.
What's all that commotion anyway? Is that because of us?
It's Yuito platoon. I don't know what they're doing, but they're in Togetsu too. We were able to save you thanks to them, though. And I'd like to thank them. I always thought Kyoka even was so innocent and didn't have a dishonest bone in her body.
I can't believe she's a Togetsu spy. You didn't meet her before, Kagero?
No, never. Residents of Togetsu almost never communicate with each other.
Good. We managed to break it. We'll be able to go forward now.
Yup. Phew, looks like we made it out. Man, my invisibility power really saved the day.
I'll admit that invisibility is useful, but does Doesn't it make you uneasy to have nobody notice you?
Right? You totally get me. That's why I like to shout after I use my power.
Damn you and your impulses. We're still in enemy territory. What if someone finds us?
No need to worry about that. They've already found us. Right, Kyoka?
So you noticed me.
What are you doing here, Kyoka?
I was already on alert when Kagero disappeared. Unfortunately, an unexpected visitor caused me to fall behind. I can't let you leave. We need you to reset this mistaken universe.
Here she comes. Get ready.
Wait a second. Explain what's going on.
Right. Why did you betray us?
It was all to undo past mistakes. That's why we need you, Kasane. Cool demeanor. Just like the Kyoka I met so long ago. My mission always comes first.
Can you take it?
Not bad.
Kyoka!
Let's do this.
Take him out quick.
Not bad.
Get it together.
Leave the rest to me.
You got this.
You can trust us. Let's go, Kagero. Time to fly, Arashi.
Nothing.
Please, Kyoka! Please snap out of it! No!
That was easy.
Kyoka!
There's too much stress on her brain.
Stop! This is not... I don't know these theories. These memories aren't mine. I'm not Pope!
What are you talking about?
Have your memories been manipulated?
I wouldn't put something like that past Togetsu.
Kyoka, you have to remember, you're Kyoka Eden, our teammate.
I'm not sure that's going to work. If what I think happened really did, Kyoka's consciousness is the one that got tacked on after.
I don't know how much you know, but she's trying to fight whatever they did to her memory. If you can do something, help her!
You want to help her even though she's a Togetsu spy?
Oh, stuff it, Kagero. I want to get my teammate back.
Yeah.
Kyoka. No. Major Kyoka. I'm losing sight of who I am as well. But so many memories are helping me piece myself together as Kasane Randall. One of those memories is you welcoming me into Kyoka Platoon. You're Kyoka Eden. You're the commander who made me who I am.
Kasane! Everyone!
Are you okay?
Sorry. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you.
Kyoka, I'm so relieved. You're back.
Not so fast. As much as I'd like that to be true, she could just be pretending.
Arashi! I thought you wanted to bring Kyoka back!
Sorry, but I'm not an idealist posing as a realist like you. I'm skeptical precisely because I want her back.
Yes. You're right to be skeptical. I really am a spy for Togetsu.
Since when? How long have you been deceiving us?
Since the beginning. I'm a Togetsu spy sent in to infiltrate Suo. We needed to awaken Kasane's power in order to fulfill Togetsu's agenda. My orders were to secretly protect Kasane, help her grow, and then lead her back to Togetsu once her red string's power was awakened.
I see.
If you're planning on putting your espionage behind you, then I want you to tell me something. Who is Pope? Does it have to do with the way you acted?
I have the memories of Dr. Hitoyo Pope, the neuroscience expert and founder of the Togetsu faith. I used to be Dr. Pope herself a long time ago. But as I spent my years as Kyoka, Kyoka's memories began to build on each other, and they continued to grow stronger every day. It was only a matter of time before her personality took hold. Kasane, I didn't protect you because I was ordered to by Togetsu. I loved you. I loved you and everyone else on the team. Honestly, I loved everything about my life as Kyoka Eden. I knew this day would come, but I prayed so hard that it wouldn't. I had always hoped that your red string's power would never awaken. Not that you would believe me.
Whether we believe you isn't important. What do you want to do?
What?
Arashi said you should only answer if you thought you're done being a spy. And you did. Are you planning on going back to Togetsu and spy for them again?
What is it that you want to do? You still haven't told us yet.
I am one of the design children. A clone that was created to carry out my mission. That was all I was required to think about. Failure means death. That used to be everything to the old me. But now it's different. Now, I have something I want to do. I can't be sure how much I can hold back Pope's consciousness. There's no guarantee that I'll be able to suppress it. So, being with me might put everyone in danger. I know what I did is unforgivable, and that I'm in no position to ask you for anything, but... this is where I want to be, with all of you. I want to protect Kasane. I want to protect all of you, because you gave my life meaning.
I believe you. I couldn't imagine that the warmth
This
and
is
kindness
really
I witnessed from you were all lies. You may be a little nosy from time to time, but that's just who you are.
Yeah, that's the Kyoka I know. If that was an act, then we deserve to be tricked. And don't worry, if this Pope ever does come out, I'll put you out of your misery. You can be assured of that.
So basically, you're saying you'll kill her if she betrays us. That's kind of scary.
It's nice you could joke about it. But unlike Kyoka, who told us everything, you haven't done anything to earn our trust.
Ouch, that hurts. You know, I'm the one who saved Kasane. Look, we can talk about me once we get out of here. I'm guessing they'll send more people after us when they realize Kyoka is missing.
That's true. Well, let's hurry then. Come on, Kyoka. You too. Nobody here objects, so obviously, you're coming.
Thank you, all of you.
I wonder why I'm so obsessed with the term
And she
design children.
immediately just outfit from white.
I'll have to ask about it again later.
And she goes from the black outfit to the white outfit in a single cut. What the fuck?
I'm sorry I made you worry too, Haruka. That's okay. All I could do was watch, but I'm glad you came back. Welcome home. I'm getting multiple human readings some distance away. I believe it's Yuito platoon.
Copy that. Seems like they made it out too. Would be nice if we could exchange
Yuito,
Shit.
can you and your platoon hear me?
Kasane! Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Are you near us? Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let me make a suggestion. You learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
Good, that settles it.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hino Mountain.
Roger that. See you then.
If we're exchanging information, what are we gonna tell them about Kyoka?
I think we should tell them the truth. I just feel we'll regret it later if we try to hide it. Besides, there's something about Togetsu I haven't been able to tell you yet. But let's wait until we meet up with Yuito and his team.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to know what it is. But yeah, it'll be more efficient to hear it then.
Well, let's head their way then.
Looks like there's a resource reading around here.
Let's fly.
It's over.
Nice job, Kasane.
It's over.
Looks like it dropped something.
I'll kill you!
This is pretty good. Isn't that the other we're supposed to take down?
Leave the rest to me. Let's do this.
Don't fail.
Kasane, the enemy is stuck and can't move.
Let's do this.
Time to fly, Archie.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Should I put my hood up?
This is what I see. I trust you, Kasane. Let's get rid of them.
You're a genius.
Well done, Kasane. Keep that up.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Nice. Keep that up so I can rest more.
It's Yuito platoon. Let's go.
Kasane! Looks like all of you made it out okay.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Hey, Kasane. You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out.
So my power affected the Kunan Gate.
So you knew.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true. The you in that time was great. And you right now is special too.
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me. How is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry.
Liar. He's trying to keep us from worrying, just like Naomi.
All right, we should exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions, especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes, I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
Again, this term design children. I know I've heard it somewhere before. It was when I regained a memory of Mother. Yes, she said I was made.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same. We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
I hate to ask this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was fast.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough. Though, that's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't really make this decision myself. But I do know Kasane. I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her. If I trust Kasane, then I trust the people she does.
Shiden, there's no need to get so riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane. If Kyoka is one of the design children, does that mean you are too?
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes, I probably am.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
I remembered a little from when I was a child in Togetsu. I remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it. And thank you.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, there is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
Huh? Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, so you guys don't know about this?
Wait, what he said is true?
Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
Who should I talk to first?
It may be hard to believe, but apparently our ancestors moved here from the moon 2,000 years ago.
The people who colonized the moon began a major cleanup effort to save the polluted Earth and make it habitable again. They spent nearly 1,000 years on the project.
The first colonists from the moon were led by Yakumo Sumeragi. What they established on Earth later became known as New Himuka. It's hard to believe, I know.
It was after the first colonists from the moon arrived on Earth that the extinction belt suddenly appeared. Because of its appearance, they were no longer able to contact the government on the moon. So, I guess it's safe to assume that there are people on the moon too?
Apparently, human beings colonized the moon over 3,000 years ago, because the Earth's environment wasn't livable anymore. It's so long ago, it feels like a fairy tale. We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
What do you mean, Kagero?
Tsugumi, don't look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Kagero, there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kagero?
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Get real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Cold sleep.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth, and then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything, but it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth, so those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu. Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran. They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
The red strings. The time travel power.
I see. They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening. But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time?
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan. Kasane is the result of that, although it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran. If Togetsu were to get what they're after, then none of us would have ever existed.
No, that's
Oh,
not
hey,
right.
Drago.
We can't let them succeed. We're all here trying
Give
to
her oars,
survive.
okay.
Kagero,
Oh, and Trevor Fanning.
why would someone at the center of
Oh, wait, no,
Togetsu's
that's
plan
you.
reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Yeah, either or is okay. I'm fine
Ruining
with
their
either.
plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon. I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So please, trust him.
Tsugumi.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Yeah. If Tsugumi trusts him, then I trust him too.
Well,
And if
my
Yuito
setup
does,
and
then I
everything,
do
my
too.
structure is
Of
all
course,
set up for
I'll
Twitch.
kill him if he betrays
I'm really
us.
only connected to YouTube for the sake of like bot control. Like
Of
YouTube
course.
just has a better system.
I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
I probably need the viewership on Twitch. I haven't
If we're
figured out
going to
how
believe
this
Kagero,
thing
then we have
combines
to believe
the
all
two
of the
into an
history about the
efficient
colonists
manner.
from the moon too. And then figure out what we can
Because
do,
I get my
knowing that.
updates from Streamlabs.
We're stopping Togetsu's
but
plan.
Twitch is also trying to figure
That's
out
all
my
we
stuff
can
to
do.
get me to play.
But
It's
it's too much
it's
for us to
weird and
handle alone.
complicated.
We need someone who can move
I'm doing
nations.
okay.
Are you going to ask
I'm
Himuka for
chilling.
help?
I'm
The
chilling.
fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is
Just
trying to
vibing.
do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiron for help? If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiron should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiron. Now we're finally after the same thing.
Let's do our best.
How you been? Wait, did I ask that already? I can't remember.
Ugh, what an exhausting day. Way too much happened.
You don't get to say that! At least you already knew about the moon and Togetsu's plan.
I'm sorry.
Look, let's not start pointing fingers. We should sit down and try to process what we learned.
I agree. We've been in the dark all this time, but not anymore.
That's right. What we need to focus on now is stopping Togetsu. Kyoka, Kagero, you both alright with that?
Yes, of course. This is what I want. To be with all of you.
So wait, you decided to trust me? Shiden, you're so sweet.
You're making me regret it talking like that.
Are you blushing?
Dang it, you caught me. You know, kids wouldn't talk to adults like that back in my day. I swear I'll never betray you. If I did, these last 2,000 years would be for nothing.
Oh, that sounds
Then let's set
nice.
out for Seiron after we get some rest.
I've had plans for a banner. I've made a couple. Matched them all. Made a few more. Gave up because I didn't actually complete any of them in the first place.
I'm glad Yuito trusted us.
Wonderful being an artist that hates their own
Can't
work.
tell if he's honest, a sucker, or just too nice.
Yes, you're right. But that might be what makes him strong.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
Oh, Kasane. Oh,
What is it?
nothing.
But you just look like you noticed something. Did you see something with your clairvoyance? Well, I won't pry if it's uncomfortable for you to share. Yes?
Your left knee.
My left knee?
You may not have noticed, but there's a bruise. You might have hit it during a fight.
Oh, now that you mention it, I did hit it in my last fight.
I think you should get that treated. The bone isn't hurt, but it might leave a mark.
Good idea. I'll get it looked at when I get back to the hideout.
I agree.
I'm surprised
I
you
definitely
noticed.
agree.
I had a feeling you were subconsciously favoring your left leg when you were walking over here. I was worried, so I couldn't help but use my power. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I should be thanking you for telling me about my injury.
Because I violated your privacy by looking under your clothes. It's not good to use my power without permission like that.
Ah, I see. That's why you felt uncomfortable telling me. I suppose that would be the general consensus.
Some things are off limits. I'm not a child anymore, but I'm still doing the same stuff as back then.
Did something happen when you were younger?
Yes. I didn't realize back then that what I can see isn't something I necessarily should see. When I told people what I saw, they would get uncomfortable and sometimes get scared of me. I finally realized that I shouldn't be doing things like that. That looking underneath someone's clothes or inside their home was bad.
Is it really so bad?
What? I mean, nobody wants to have their secrets revealed. You wouldn't like that, would you?
Reflections are actually not that bad.
Yeah, I don't have any secrets. People can
So
look
all
all they
you
want.
really do is that you have
saying
to
you can see inside people's
get
bodies
the image,
too?
reflect it,
Yes.
view it at
can
the
be a
angle at
little
which it's
revolting if
going
you're not
into the
used to
water,
it.
but make sure that you do a double pass.
And not only can you see injuries,
Make sure
you can
that
detect internal
the
diseases
frame of
early
the
as
water
well.
is the only cut
That
that's
means your
visible.
power can save
But you
lives.
probably do that at
It's
the end
fascinating.
after you do
There
all
really
your
aren't many that can do that.
reduce
think it's a wonderful
the
power.
red and raise the green slightly and raise the blue of it
That's
more than
surprising.
usual.
I thought
If
the
you're
OSF
doing
would
a dark
evaluate your
setting, you
effectiveness
actually
quite
might
highly.
want
They
to
tell
then
me
for
it's effective
all
in battle.
color values and then
Power hasn't
add
often been noted for
the
its
light
everyday
source
uses.
color on top of it afterwards.
I've been mindfully
If
trying
you're
to
doing
avoid
a
seeing
white
things,
like the
but not
moon,
talk about it if
you
I
actually
do
might
see
want to
something.
add a light
It's a
of
strange feeling
gray
being told how to look.
noise
It
filter
does take
over
a weight
top
off
of
my
it,
shoulders, though.
and then
Well, that's good.
Yes.
reduce its
Thanks,
opacity.
Kasane.
Depending
you
on how clear
for
you want the
finding my
water to be.
injury.
If you want the water to be
By the way, didn't you have
super,
something you
super
wanted
clear.
to discuss?
have the opacity at like I think
We can talk about that
60?
some other time.
50% is
Really?
good for
I
super
still
clear
have
water,
time now.
and
It's
just the
okay,
lower
really.
opacity as the
I'll talk
more
to you about
denser
it
the
the
water
next time I
is.
see you.
And then for any
Sure.
type of rippling
See you
effect, you would do a half image
She seems to have
opposition
a lot on her mind.
view.
Can't help but be a
But you
little
would
concerned.
do like a radial
Next time
warp
I see her,
for
I need to
top
make
of
sure we talk.
half of it in opposite directions, ever so slightly. And then you would smooth that the rough edges out. It should take like 15 minutes at most. But that's knowing what you're doing. And that's also depending on the type of image you're doing. The more detailed the image, the longer it takes. Like, the type of images I deal with, it takes like 3-4 minutes. Do all those effects, knowing exactly what I want to do. To troubleshoot it out and figure out what would fit nicely in there is a little bit.
Gamma.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
sorry
use
to
a
bother you
eraser
about this,
on
Kasane.
the ripple.
It's fine.
Just
I
make
wanted
sure
to
that
talk to you
when
too,
where you
to
erase
apologize.
is
Why?
not directly
I'm the
on
one who should say sorry.
the
You don't
top
have any
point,
reason to
the top
apologize to
bulge of
me.
the ripple. You
I
actually
just
want
dumped
to
all my
slightly
feelings on you
before.
without any regard for yours. If I'm being honest, I
kind of
still
think like
don't
if
think I
you
completely
had like a
understand how you
disc
feel right now. However,
imagine a ripple
after
in a
everything
2D
I've experienced
space like
lately,
this.
I think I
And
can
the disc
imagine
is
it a
broken
little.
up into 4 rings. You only want to put the
Did something
rings
happen?
on the
You really
second to
felt like
last
you wanted to
outer
die?
ring. And that
Not
gives a more
me,
realistic.
Naomi.
But
She
then
said
you
that
also
she
have
didn't
to
want to
consider
live
that you
anymore.
want that fourth ring
She
to
didn't
be an
want to live as an
overlay
other.
distortion
Her sanity
of
being
whatever
maintained through
image would
medicine
be
being
directly
healed
behind
brains.
it and reflecting.
She said that?
I didn't understand
Just be
her at the
aware
time.
of like, oh,
I wanted her to live
how
no matter
high
what it
the
meant.
ripples are.
But
You
now
don't
I
want them
partly
to
understand where she's coming from.
be
That feeling that makes you
extreme
want to run
or
away from
really
life
noticeable.
when things
It
are
has
so
to be very
incredibly
gentle.
hard and painful. If that's what you were feeling, then I realized I didn't have any right to complain to you.
Thank you for understanding. Let me just say it again.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't have unloaded my feelings of self-pity on you.
Scared,
I'm old enough to know better.
scared the crap out
I
of me.
brought you something
I was
as a
not
token
ready
of
for that.
apology.
Oh my
Is
god.
that a
Oh
packed
wow.
lunch?
Oh, that ran over my
They're all
head.
from the
Okay.
recipes Naomi
Thank
gave
you for
me.
the follow.
I don't know if you're hungry or not, but maybe you'd be willing to give them a taste.
Jovian
Thank you.
satellite?
I wanted to taste what her
Jovian
recipes were like.
The
This is stir-fried
screen where I have
mackerel
to
and
read the
green
follow
peppers.
is
This is
really
vegetable
is like
namol, and that's shredded meat.
that's a solid yard to
Wow,
read
you
11
really went
point
all
font.
out.
I'm still
Okay,
learning,
and that's
so
white.
I've burnt some of them.
Well, it's
It may
slightly
not look
gray and
appetizing,
white
but it
against
should still
a
be edible.
slightly gray
I'll take this then. Not bad. It does remind me of my sister's cooking a
and
little.
bold.
Really?
Streamlabs.
Yes. It doesn't even come close to the real thing, though.
I see. But getting you to say that it reminds you of it is
Ah.
still an accomplishment.
Thank you.
It's fairly good and a little
I
familiar.
worked on it myself.
It must have taken you a while to make all of this.
It wasn't
This
a big
is-
deal. Cooking helps
I
calm me.
forget what
It's
iteration
perfect for
this is.
self-reflection.
Yeah,
You think so?
I do my all myself.
Yes. Although I used to think it was a waste of time.
I'm
I
amateur.
thought about what you said while I cooked.
I pretty much only have worked on
I think I said a
10
lot
models
last
in
time we
total.
talked.
Well, actually,
About how I wanted to roll
6
over
of
and
those
die.
models were myself,
That was selfish.
and 3 of
Really hit
each
me
were
hard.
just
Thinking
soft
how much
mods of
Naomi wants to live in
the
her
looks.
original body. And
I
about
guess
how
that's
much
fine.
all my friends who
Worked
died in
on 5.
battle would have wanted to live.
In 2 of
It
them,
made me
I
realize
have
that wasting whatever life
crushing.
I have left was disrespecting their memory.
Yeah,
Part
yeah,
of me
yeah.
thinks
That's
you're
actually
taking it a
correct.
little
2
too
of them were
seriously.
half-assed.
But I'm glad I got through to you.
And you're finishing
might
up
be
on
too
Scarlet.
serious.
Are you finishing up on
But I
just
plan to
one
live the rest of my
story,
life to its fullest.
or both stories?
How?
Because
First thing is to get back
There's-
to eating healthy with Naomi's
each
recipes.
story, there's different.
I also want to
There's
reevaluate
exclusive
the way I
areas.
spend my
Yuito and
weekends.
Kasane, they both
Maybe
have
find a new
different
hobby besides
play
cooking.
styles.
Sounds like a
And
good
they have
idea.
a little bit of
And I'm
different
sure your
story
cooking
that
will get
reveal
better
and go
practice.
into different things
Then I
that
guess I'll
play
keep
out.
at it. Would you mind tasting more of my food sometime?
Of course.
Thanks. I still have trouble figuring out what's good or bad since I've never been concerned about how my cooking tasted
It's
before.
okay. It's okay
You seem
to,
like you're
to
enjoying
commission someone to make
I
it.
am, although it stresses me out while
I
I'm
just
doing
was
it.
literally
Well,
too
maybe I
broke to
enjoy
commission
that part
anyone,
too.
so I just
He looks so,
So,
alive.
I was supposed
Maybe
to
he
learn how to
started
do it
feel
in a
more
month,
positive about his life.
and that month went by, and then the next month went by. 6 months in, and I was still working on it. I think my first iteration took me a year to make. No, it took me 8
Don't
months.
remember being in Togetsu
This iteration
at
took
all,
me 8 months to
Kasane?
make, and every iteration
No.
after that has
I only
only
remember
taken
bits
me
and
like a
pieces.
well.
Did you know me then? No, I didn't.
No, yeah. Every time I
I'm
do
sorry,
a
didn't
minor
tell you.
iteration, it takes me a week because I'm super anal. But when I went into this exact look,
You look so relieved,
that took
Major.
me a month.
Your beauty
And I
shines
was 2
through.
months. I know it was
There's
a
a weight
month
off my
late.
chest now that I
I was
told
supposed
you
to do it for my
What about you?
anniversary. I was
Me?
super
Can't
late
you
in
tell?
getting it done.
I'm so
Because
refreshed from
I kept
talking that I'm
kept
50% more
corrupting, kept
fresh-faced.
crashing. They kept not exporting. It was so difficult. Actually, I have 3 models on hold right now because I can't get them to export. Let's see. I figured out the stories were super different when my boss was talking about the game. It's a very different thing because, yes, I think Kasane is much more well written, but I think Yuito is. I think Yuito shouldn't be discounted. And once you play, so you can play through one and then start from the new Game Plus file to play the other, and it'll keep your levels. And all the characters will be the levels that they were in Sonic, like I did. And then if you go back, if you complete Yuito, rush through it, and then you go back and play Kasane with the now double New Game Plus file, you actually, and it'll come up as it was stated. It will come up that you can actually switch back and forth to Yuito and Kasane. Once you have them in the same room, so it's like halfway through the story you'll be able to do it. And they retain all their items and levels and everything. So on your third playthrough, you get the complete file, the full doubled up file that you'll be able to do up. And there's also, like, I'm sure you're aware of the challenges. Some of these challenges require you to do full separate playthroughs, where you have to get through the entire story in a limited amount of time. I currently have 4 hours left to complete this story, which I won't be doing in this stream. What was I doing? Clothing. Got so many model. Mission. Got so many. The mission. Yep, I'm gonna have whatever. That's $20 in line. Oh, past number 20 in line. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I very easily oversell myself. Because, like, I'm technically capable. I'm very technically capable.
Hey guys,
I'm just not
everyone's
emotionally
free later,
capable.
so why don't we have a party?
I'm not practically capable.
Ooh, sounds good, Major. The word party just gets me going.
Sorry, but I'll pass. Just hearing the word party, ugh, makes me sleepy.
Ridiculous. We're OSF. We're not here to fool around.
It's not fooling around. If we can work together and
I
understand
probably
each
should
other,
do
we'll
missions.
fight better together.
I just don't trust myself.
Also, it will make a good memory. Of course, this is only if everyone wants to.
I'm in. We've been fighting so much lately without any kind of break.
Like, I feel my work would be
I'm definitely
is
in, Major. We need to enjoy life while we can.
I don't think I'll have much fun, but what you said makes sense, and I have no reason to object.
So it's 4 to 2. I don't think I have the energy to try to stop this from happening. All right, you forced me to accept.
Thanks. It's decided then. Let's work together to get ready.
Hold up. I'm not helping. I still don't want to do this.
Oh, really? I have something really important I want you to do, though.
Important?
Decorating the hideout. This will test your taste. It's difficult, but I thought you could handle it, Shiden.
My taste? Well, if I left it to you guys, the hideout would probably look awful. All right, I'll do it.
You're pretty easy.
Thanks, Shiden. Arashi, you take care of the food. Haruka, can you be the party MC?
Shit, cheated.
Food. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Aw, thank you.
I'll do it. It should be like the operator work I always do.
Okay, I'll take care of keeping
I'm
you
glad
fine.
you think that
I'll
because
make
I
this the
hope-
best party ever.
After all that, you're not going to help? You're such a jerk.
What should I do, Kyoka?
I
You
don't
and
listen
I
to
can
my
split up
VODs
and help
at all.
everyone out.
I've tried listening to
This
VODs,
is going to be so fun.
I've died in.
Arashi? I'm here to help you cook. What are you doing?
Nothing. It took all I had just to get here.
I wonder what food we should make for a party. I
Really,
guess it's okay as
Arashi?
long as it's edible.
I feel the same. I guess whatever we make, it will satisfy both of us. If a third of the guests are satisfied, I call that a good party. That means I know just what to make.
What is it?
The best food I can think of, and the most efficient. We don't need to do any prep work.
Yeah, a third of the
means
party is
my
good
work
when
is
a
over.
third
See
is
ya.
more than 4.
I guess you don't need any help then. I'll go somewhere else.
This party is gonna be bad.
What are you here for?
I thought you could use a hand. I'll help if you need it.
I'm fine. Kyoko will just reverse calculate the time her duplicates could decorate in and do it that way. I never thought I'd be doing such childish work in the OSF. It's in order though, so I won't slack off. Check it out. It looks a lot different, right?
I guess.
What? Are you saying this is too plain? I'll go look for something more flashy.
I wasn't criticizing him. Well, he looks motivated, so I'll leave him to it.
Fucking Sheeta. I feel Sheeta is the most well-written
There you
character
are,
because
Kagero.
I hate
Why
the
are
living
you
shit
invisible?
out of him. I'm just like, he irritates me.
I was just doing some
More.
thinking.
Every time he
The more I thought,
gets
the
me,
deeper the problem got.
I
mean,
by the
how am I
time
going to make this
get
party
him all the
exciting?
way in his Bond
Arashi is being
episode,
Arashi and Sheetan
he's
is being Sheetan.
delicately
Does it
like
need to be exciting? We're just getting together to have some food.
And you're acting like this. It would be horrible if the party ends on a low note.
Would it? Anyway, is there anything I can help you with?
You could probably handle call and response. When I say, "Are
Hello?
we having fun?" during the party, you yell out, "Yeah!" I want it to at least seem exciting, and if you don't reply, I'll look stupid.
I think you
I'm
look
sorry,
stupid
Kagero
anyway.
tries so hard.
Fine.
It's-
I'll say it if you need me to.
I got
That's
too
my
distracted
Kasane.
by him just
Now, we need something
hiding
with
it.
impact.
I know it's
Something
gonna
that will
fail.
really wow them.
Oh, Kasane. Haruka is working on her opening speech. How is everyone else doing?
Well, they're all doing their jobs. You seem pretty excited.
I am. I've wanted to have a party with everyone for a while. Now we finally have a chance, and they're all helping. It's like a dream come true.
It is rare for this group to work together on something. Everyone usually goes at their own pace. Ooh, I'll have to work that into my speech.
Kyoko really seems excited.
You need a speech for at a party. Okay. Party. Food. Decoration. The people. Actually, you'll need someone to do. Okay, maybe you need someone to do the people, but not in this context. Entertainment. You need someone to figure out, are we watching something? Are we doing games? Or what's the music? And I feel Kagero is like half-assing that, I guess. I guess speech is also. But why do you need a speech? Why do you have a speech on a chill part? How about she is failing? She's gonna get fucking chips. And that's so her. You actually don't need much for a party. Is that it? Entertainment, decorations, food. That's all you need for a party. You could have delegated it to up on everything. I'm disappointed in them. This up means. What can you expect of soldiers now? You got a mommy, a height, a playboy, a kudere. She's just lazy.
I hope everything is ready for the party.
And I don't know what to call Sheetan in this
And
context.
so I'd like to thank everyone for coming together and use this opportunity to deepen the bonds between comrades. Haruka, I don't want to upset you, but that's enough. You've been talking for 15 minutes.
Has it been that long? So that's all for my speech. Let's start the party.
Woohoo! Nice, Aruka! Are we having fun?
Yeah.
That was horrible. I think that actually brought everyone down.
You saying things like that brings everyone down. What's with these lights you put up anyway?
Oh, I thought I should put up something flashy. I may have overdone it a little.
Flashy? It's so bright we can't even see the room.
I just did my job. If you're talking about problems, what about this food?
This is the full course I prepared. Enjoy the splendid feast. No need to thank me.
It's just soda and rations. This is no splendid feast. It's worse than what we usually eat.
That hurts. I did what I could to find a flavor that pairs well with soda.
Ugh, just as lazy as ever.
What should we do? This isn't much like a party.
I'm sorry. It was my plan, so I'm responsible. I thought everyone could have a good time, but I forced you all into this.
It is currently...
What are you saying, Kyoka?
4:22
a
a.m.
good time.
I've been streaming for three and a half.
This is the best party I've been to. She
I usually start between midnight and 1 a.m.
fun.
And I go for like 3-4 hours.
I guess I'm not bored. I spent so much time getting ready.
I do have some
You're not gonna up
streams
and
at,
cancel it now, are you?
I have
You too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little lazy and haphazard,
the-
but it's more
those
us
are
than your average party.
It is the kind of party we'd throw, and it's a party as long as you have fun.
Yeah, I have a bunch of impromptus
Thank
that are
you.
typically 6
All
to
of you.
midnight. There's my
You're
normal
right.
stream.
Let's have
starts
our kind of
midnight.
party.
Those are for your party.
Party's back
I got
on.
there's a
Next
tournament I
up is
host
Shiden's
every
performance.
Saturday at 6
Can we
p.m.
have a
And immediately
round of
after
applause,
that,
everyone?
I have Starfinder D&D session.
Performance?
I used to have
No
a
one said
D&D
anything
session
about a
that started
performance.
at 9.
Oh?
I heard, yeah, on
Kaguro told me to say
Wednesday. That was
that.
moved to Sunday.
What's going on, Kaguro?
This is
Oh,
all
you
in
know. I heard from
EFT.
Captain Seto there was a special performance only an electrokinesis user could put on.
You can't mean... He did teach me how to do it, but it's not supposed to be a performance.
Come on, you're going to let that legendary technique go to waste? I want to see you do something cool.
Fine. I'll show you. Feast your eyes on this!
Eek! What is this? Wow!
Oh, nice. Show us more.
Oh,
He did a
looks like you're
ballerina.
having fun too, Kasane. I guess a party was a good idea.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but this is pretty fun. Just like Kyoka said, this will be a good memory.
It might be good to talk to Arashi.
I'm scared that the character Kasane might be overwhelmed if she experienced a fun party. Because that was bad.
Kasane, do you remember when I said I wanted you to help me with a job?
For payment of the rations that you treated me to.
Yeah, I'm going to cash that in now. Don't worry, the job will be worth your time.
What are all these? Looks like empty bottles, junk parts, candy wrappers, and they're all mixed together.
Exactly. I need you to sort them.
Why do you have so much?
I kinda got lazy and didn't get around to cleaning them up. Oh, yeah, take care of this trash bag for me, too.
Don't throw it. You got trash everywhere again. Now what could this be? You don't see that many handwritten letters anymore. How interesting.
Oh, that. You you can throw that out too.
But it's unopened. Let's see. It's from Major General Fubuki. What if it's important? Are you sure you don't want to check it?
Then he would have messaged me instead of using this archaic method. If you're that curious,
Damn
maybe
it,
I guess and
Adachi.
read it.
Don't mind if I do.
You didn't even hesitate.
This is where Adashi's
So,
way
anything
more
surprising?
of the abnormal.
No. Basically, he's filling you in on what he's been up to. Also, he says not to drink too much soda.
I thought so. He sends me letters filled with stuff that doesn't matter. I don't get it at all. I would reply to a message, but a letter? Just opening it is a pain.
If he's going through the trouble of handwriting a letter, don't you think it means there's something special he's trying to get across? If that's the case, then you should really cherish these. You never know what could happen to us next.
Look, it's not that I don't understand what you're saying, but these letters have been piling up, and just finding a place to keep them is a pain. Besides, just getting the letter lets me know that he's doing okay. So you can throw this in the trash. Fubuki and I aren't like you sisters.
You're awfully stubborn.
Exactly. You're a perceptive one.
She's so very different from me and Naomi.
She
Especially
is
how little she seems
a
to care about her
stream
brother.
uncaring of it.
Arashi, remember the Major General
be a little
Fubuki
more
you saw in the
appreciative.
future?
Yeah? What about him?
You were angry, weren't you? I mean, you saw it with your own eyes. You keep saying that you're not those kinds of siblings, but it doesn't feel that way to me. So why?
I mean, of course I'd get mad if he died. I feel like human emotion is a strange mechanism.
Really?
More importantly, Kasane, I don't see your hands sorting through the trash.
Huh?
That was a good distraction, but you're not getting out of your work.
I wasn't trying to get out of it. I'm not like you.
Great. Then good luck here. I'll be busy skipping out on my own work. Have fun.
Looks like she dodged my question.
Agro. Oh, it's just agro. I don't know if I want to deal with this
Hey,
playboy
Kasane,
fuckboyness.
you free right now?
I guess so. What is it this time?
You remember my promise from before, right? A fun and exciting date with your one and only Daddy Kagero.
You're not
Oh,
my
God,
father,
don't say
and
it.
I'm not interested in a date.
What? You told me the last one was super boring. You shattered my fragile heart into itty-bitty pieces.
You're still bothered by that? Fine, I'll say it was fun.
It doesn't
Oh,
help
no, that's not what I mean. I want to make up for it. Besides, you know how I hid my past? I wanted to apologize for that. So this is like a second chance coupled with an apology.
The apology is fine, but I don't know why it has to be with a date.
It's like my dream, I guess? Just say yes, please. Let me show you a good time you won't forget.
Don't push it. God. Some people just don't get it. People just like to stay at home. I like to stand.
So, how was it? The dining experience at Baki's Cafe is supposed to be very popular with high school girls.
I think Naomi and Yuito would have enjoyed it more, but it was fun. No complaints here.
Next up is dessert.
Right,
I'll
she's
get you
like
anything
17.
you want. Cake? Parfait, maybe?
I'm fine with just tea.
I figured you'd say that. Already got a cup.
Wait, when did you... Oh, you used your invisibility power. That's an interesting use for it.
You can't just reveal my secret like that. Even if you know how it's done, it's more fun when you pretend you don't. Like this. I grew this flower from a seed. The flower symbolizes hidden kindness. The perfect match for you. So, what do you think so far?
Well, you seem to be following the standard dating norms I read in magazines, but they all have a nice Kagero twist. However, something's bothering me. You've gone through a lot of effort just to make up for lying.
You're either really perceptive or overly distrusting. But yeah, I guess it's time I tell you. The truth is, I tried to assassinate you back in the day, so that's kind of included in this apology.
Assassinate?
I forgot about that.
From the looks of it, you haven't realized it at all. Guess that means I still got it. Fortunately, I didn't have to go through with it, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. Like trying to be alone with you.
As the one you were targeting, I believe I have a right to know why.
It was to stop Togetsu's plan. Their plan hinged on your power, so I thought that killing you might be the best option left for me. Of course, now that you've decided not to support them, I've got no reason to hurt you. You can trust me on that.
Well, I don't doubt that, but I'm still not satisfied.
What, really? I guess this wouldn't be enough to make up for trying to kill you. I could do something even...
It's not that. It's just... killing someone. Is it that easy for you to do? I don't understand how you could make that decision so easily, even if it is to achieve your goal. There's no way I could do that.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense. I mean, it's not like I don't value life or anything like that. But yeah, if I seem cynical about it, it's probably because I don't feel like I'm very... alive, I guess you could say. I'm like a ghost from the past, existing in a time when his family and everyone he knew is long gone.
Your family. You mentioned you left them on the moon.
Yeah, I had a wife and daughter. My daughter was simply the cutest. You'd be surprised she was related to me. She didn't have a bad bone in her body. I loved her dearly and she meant so much to me. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for her as a father. What's even more sad is that I've got no idea what kind of person
I am
she grew up to
supplementing
be.
my craving.
Really, could I be a worse father? That's why, at the very least, I want to protect the life she lived.
And I have so
I'll do
much
whatever
bitter
it takes.
food that the water
Even if it means
tastes sweet.
turning against my homeland. I might even kill if it comes down to it. How about we leave this off here? I think you've heard enough.
All right.
So, what did you think of Daddy Kagero's date? Pretty awesome, right?
Yes, I would say it was worthwhile. I think I learned a little about who you are.
Ah, you finally realized what a wonderful, charming person I am. Oh, I'm such a heartbreaker.
Although, I still don't know how serious you are because you always joke around.
You know, I don't really know either.
Huh?
Just kidding. Sorry to make you help me fulfill my dreams today. See you later.
I wonder what he meant by that. I feel like I got to know him a little better, but trying to understand other people isn't that easy.
Am I in a good spot to stop? I'm really tired. I think I got everyone's in. I think got you. Guys need in table. Oh wait, I should check the Subi. Check the around with Subi. Enter those in. And, I think it should be.
There's a resource reading that's close. Have we been spending a lot of time together lately?
What's in the box? What's in the box? Tell me what's in the box. I love the spot. You just told that motherfucker to go off. It's that you are not feeling it. You have to feel it more than Mr. Krabs ever could imagine. You have to feel it like SpongeBob never.
Or are we hanging out a lot?
It's you, Carl.
When I first used the brain field, it went so smoothly. Maybe that was because of bias. I bet it was. It probably heightened your emotional state temporarily.
It's a beneficial system, but it's not without its own risks.
Weird to mention bias at this point. Now to check out the student.
It's not a bad idea to take on jobs from military personnel and civilians when you're not on a mission. It's perfect for testing yourself.
Okay, that's all the people who were on. Really? Holy sweat. No completion. I'm gonna have to do a run of just going through these. It looks like I need a normalization. Okay, so those are the archives. Wait, why? So I unlocked MK0 after MK1 star? That's weird. Oh, life support plus star. Huh. I think that's good. I think that should be it for me tonight. It's been a little over 3.5 hours. Hard. And it should be another stream or two. Finish off the Sunday story. Okay. I guess that's it for me. I will be signing off. Getting some sleep. It is 5 a.m. It's pretty much 5 a.m. And I need to wake up. I need at least 6 hours. Probably need should be at least like awake and air when I go. 8, 5, 1. So 12 hours. Yeah. I should wake up by noon. Have at least 2 hours before I. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna tone down. Relax yourself. Try to get some sleep. I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Have a lovely night. I feel like I want to do something else. Sure. I've been on the Scarlet Nexus bench. I want to finish the game. I want to clear it up. Pretty much get this saga over so I could delete it and have space on my computer for other things. I really want to do I got cards set up and ready. I got the dogs set up and ready. I got World. Oh, I want to play things. But yes, I'm ending here. Whoever's still around, they came around. Whoever came, they comment. Really appreciate it. It's nice to have people around to talk. I need to bounce off of the word. By the time I'm able to ramble on my own is like this whole ending bit here because I'm a bunch of personal information into one moment. You know, standard stuff. Yeah. Eventually I'll click end stream.